$2,000 and a $3,200 lead against Russ Howard. In the seventh, Russ Howard had to count one to force a carryover. He had to make a very difficult shot trying to raise a blue stone into the button. And this one just slides by. That was a $4,400 skin, and Guy Hemmings went on to pick up $7,600 to Russ Howard's 24 as Howard picked up the final skin in the eighth end. As we take a look at the brackets again, Guy Hemmings is in the championship. There's $35,000 on the line. You'll see that later on tonight on Sportsnet. And I'm pleased to be joined again by Marilyn Bodo and Ed Lukowich. And Marilyn, we're going to begin with Jeff Stoughton. He likes playing this format, and he's got a very talented team with him.
He does, and I'll tell you something. Jeff is dazzling us with a 360 twirl, and I'll tell you, he looks really good this year. Winnings over $40,000 and the Shorty Jacobs Classic.
And Jeff has had a little success against Kevin Martin this season.
Yes, he's big 2-0 against Kevin, actually.
Defeated Kevin at the trials and then beat him in Wainwright, Alberta. Kevin Martin will represent Canada at the Olympics in Salt Lake City, and he likes this. He loves a little catch on the line. He's the defending champion.
Right, Rob. Kevin Martin, every year it seems that he's always at the top of the standings making cash. 41,000 so far this year. Winner at McCain's, and then he beat Wayne Madaw at the Sioux in the final there. Kevin, he had last year when he won this event, he had to get by Stoughton to do it, and it looks like that's the road that he's going to have to take again.
So Kevin Martin and Jeff Stoughton match up again in the skins. What does it take to win a skin? Well, you must score 2 with the hammer, steal 1 or more. The carryover on blanks and singles with the hammer, and the hammer will change on the carryover. Well, now it's time for predictions, and Ed Lukowich is still basking in the glow of selecting Guy Hemmings yesterday. Marilyn, you get first choice. Who do you like?
I'm picking Jeff Stoughton because his team looks hungry.
A little cash might put some food on the table. So that leaves you with, let me see, Ed, who?
I guess the Olympian, Kevin Martin, and the defending champion here, he'll be wanting to do that all again.
Well, which one of these teams has empty pockets and wants to put a little cash in it? There's $10,000 on the line. The West semifinal from the Oakville Curling Club. Next on Sportsnet.
Curling with world champion Wayne Madaw. Brought to you by M&M Meat Shops.
Lifting a 42-pound rock off the ice is a waste of energy and causes needless stress on your back. The no backswing delivery has so many advantages. A few of them are balance. Balance is so important because if you don't pick up the rock, there's no weight pulling you one side to the other. The biggest key that I find is alignment. Having the rock on line towards your target is probably the most important thing. I watch a lot of curlers, they have it out to one side, have it out to the other side. The key is to draw that imaginary line from the center of the rock to the skip's broom at the other end. Once you do that, you'll be able to keep the rock on line the whole time, keep the rock on target, and slide right at the skip's broom. So you can now start younger and play longer. And one more thing about delivery. M&M Meat Shops always has a product consultant on hand to deliver great meal ideas.
Have you got an idea? Call 1-800-432-IDEA for free inventor's information. That's 1-800-432-IDEA. Call now. Put your imagination in motion.
How the years, they fly by, fleeting glimpses, moments in our lives. Gotta hold on to them, catch them while you can. These are the moments, these are the moments. ABC holds the moments of our lives.
Did you put it on?
I didn't put it on.
I didn't put it on.
Well, I'm not drinking it.
Not sure how fresh your coffee is? At Tim Hortons, we make a new pot every 20 minutes, so it's guaranteed to always be fresh. Tim Hortons, the coffee you can count on.
Oh, I made that last night.
Hi, I'm Ted Reeder for M&M Meat Chops. As a chef, I'm always looking for dishes that are quick and easy to prepare. That's why I love M&M. They have dozens of mouth-watering entrees from chicken Kiev to beef Wellington that are ready in no time. Hey, Mac, look what I made.
Well, technically speaking, M&M made it.
Critics. At M&M Meat Shops, you'll find hundreds of meal ideas. One aisle.
Rogers Sportsnet is proud to present the $75,000 M&M Meat Shop Skins. Brought to you by JBC. Excite your senses. Tim Hortons. Always fresh. Unisys. We have a head for business. Genpar. The package people. And by ING Direct. Save your money.
Welcome back inside the Oakville Curling Club, ready to go for the West semifinal in the M&M Meat Shop Skins competition. Let's meet the players first. For Team Martin, the skip is Kevin Martin. Been to the Briar a couple of times. He is a Canadian Olympian now. Don Walchuk, the third, a veteran there, can throw a hard one when needed. Carter Rycroft and Don Bartlett, the front end. You've got youth and experience right there. For Jeff Stoughton's team, he's a world champion, a two-time Briar champion. Jonathan Meade is the third. He adds a lot of experience to Jeff Stoughton. Jim Spencer filling in for Gary Vandenberg, and Doug Armstrong the lead. For the semifinals, $10,000. The first end worth $400. $800 for ends 2 and 3. Fourth and fifth end worth $1,200. Then $1,600 and a $2,400 skin in end number 8.
Holy cute.
Kevin Martin has the red stones. Jeff Stoughton the blue. Stoughton with the hammer as we're ready to go in the West semifinal. And as mentioned, the youth and experience on the front end for Kevin Martin. This would be the experience part. Don Bartlett, native of Gander, Newfoundland.
And Don gave me a wonderful email message from Fred Rose. So I'm looking forward to Gander, Don, and we're going to be out there in a few weeks.
Fred runs that event in Gander, and when we get there for the next Grand Slam, that's going to be super to play there.
Doug Armstrong is the lead for Jeff Stoughton. He did not play in Wainwright. Jim Spencer was there with Gary Vandenberg, and now Gary's not here. And Jim's going to see a lot of time at different positions on this team throughout the season.
Mine's good. We're past it. Sun's on. Sure? Yep. Yeah.
They've had that five-man team going for most of the season, and Gary Vandenberg played all the way through the trials. But because he lives in B.C., Jim Spencer, living in Winnipeg, has filled in nicely in a lot of the cash field.
And into the 4-foot. Center guard being called for by Kevin Martin.
Martin got to throw first in this game by virtue of the fact that they didn't win the toss. The toss being decided by a draw to the button. Martin hit top button, but Stoughton put it right on the leg.
No.
He gained the advantage of last round.
Here's later than Doug. Oh.
Okay.
Now, there are rules in the Skins game. They're playing 8 ends, the 4 rock rules in effect. 65 minutes per team, 2 one-minute timeouts, and a draw to the button on an 8th end carryover. However, if they run out of time, they do not lose the game, Marilyn.
Which is so unique with the M&M Skins, is they have a $200 donation to charity, and every minute they go over. So I mean, it's a good cause, and no one can lose the game actually.
And the teams are playing the 4 rock rule today, so although, you know, that doesn't necessarily play into the Skins a lot, because the teams just love to have rocks in play. You might see, say, in the 7th end, when it's really critical to have that hammer going in the 8, that something may happen with the 4 rock at that time.
The skip at the Canadian Junior Championships in '98. Rycroft on board with Kevin Martin. His game has got better and better.
Weight's good.
Yeah, well, that's over curling. Hard.
The other one. That's fine, Rod.
Spencer, who won a national title.
Nose is good. Little this way,
Second
not
with
bad.
Kerry Burtnick in 1981.
Yep. Right up. Right up.
That was a long time ago for Jimmy.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's been around.
Whoa.
I saw him eating breakfast this morning. He looked mean to me this morning.
Well, then they're not hungry. You said they were hungry. Come on.
In a different way.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the ice times brought to you by Unisys. What do you guys think of those numbers?
Ice is very keen, and you're getting fast times. A hog to hog 15, a hog to tee 25, and interval, which is sweepers use just to get an idea of the weight right out of the hand. Tee to first hog around 3 seconds. Ice very, very keen, but lots of mood at the end, lots of curl as well.
A lot of team use different interval times, and what it is using the stopwatch and just judging the weight by release. So our team actually does it from the back line out to this first hog line.
Now, your team practiced on this ice earlier today, Marilyn. What do you think of it?
Yeah, well, for me, the long time was running about 24 seconds, and the split was about 362.
Teams right at this stage battling for that territory right in the top area of the rings, and that's something the Martin team does so well, and well, of course Stoughton as well. They really try to control the front area so that really the tap backs and the straight raise backs really come in more towards the end of the play in any particular end.
Good job, dude. Good.
Kevin Martin, who has the Redstones, has a lot of blue to deal with right now.
He doesn't have the hammering. In the old days when he was a junior, he probably would have played a double there, but the experience telling here is he asked Don Walsh just to draw right in and freeze into those 2 stones in the 4-foot.
Don Walchuk is a perennial all-star when he gets to the Briar.
Weight should be there.
He mentioned to us before the game, when we said it was 3, he said, we thought it was 4. He said, no, it's 5.
Anyway,
First
no
time
bounce,
All-Star.
no bounce.
Tied actually with Pat Ryan for the All-Star record there.
With Walsh, he did it 3 positions, lead, second, and third.
And into the 4-foot.
That came down in a hurry, eh?
Don's in the investment business in Edmonton.
Come on, Nat. Yeah, or just draw to it and tap it a bit. Yeah. Sit here. Move this back. Yeah, try and wheel them open a bit. Sure. Yeah, if you brought this first, it's not bad.
Success at the junior level and the
Back 8.
senior level. Oh, maybe not the full senior.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait, good. Whoa, yep. Whoa, 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 yep, whoa, yep, yep, whoa, whoa.
Stoughton with the hammer here, looking for 2 on this opening end.
Yep, hard. Shot, good. Done.
Came down okay?
Yeah. Just bump it back. Back 8.
And again, on this broadcast, we will be featuring Rock Talk, your chance to ask a question to the skips. They are wired for sound. Curling at sportsnet.ca. You have a question for Kevin Martin or Jeff Stoughton?
Back line,
Wow. Close. Wow, never. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Might spin this one right into the button. That is
Not bad.
Bartlett says it's not bad. Steph has 2.
Come on, this. There he is. Yeah. Whatever you like. Kind of wait. Kale? Yeah. Which turn? We'll go in.
Chance for a double here, just straight across and left to right. going to have to throw a lot of weight and hit a lot of the one he's shooting at, about 7/8 of it.
Whoa. Whoa.
He sure gets a rock's perspective on that delivery, doesn't it?
Whoa.
Starting to finish.
And bumps the red into the outside of the 12.
Let's take a look at this delivery real quick. Right in behind. I think you like that nose position, don't you, Ed?
Well, his nose and eyes are just perfectly behind the stone, and you like to see the nose or the aiming eye, and usually I think with him, it's his right eye right in behind the center of the stone.
Yeah. Let's go on, eh? Yeah, we need this here. Yeah. Yeah. Heavy draw.
Martin up to his knees here in blue granite. He's going to have to pull a Houdini out of his hat to get out of this end. That lonely red one just surrounded by a bunch of blues.
Gotta bump back a couple feet for sure.
Kevin Martin has won the World Curling Tour Players Championship 3 times.
Just there for weight. Lot of room. Lots of room. Lots of room. Not a whole bunch of weight.
Winning the WCT Championship that got him the invite to Regina for the Olympic
Hard
trials.
line yet.
And winning that tour championship was his road to the trials in Regina.
Whoa.
Okay. Shot. This way? Yeah. Off the top? Yeah. I gotta just roll it there.
Yeah. Like that? Two in Washington, it was like here to nose. Maybe I go outside the line.
Stoughton will keep his weight up, and there's a chance to make a double on these two reds and Martins. Hit that right there. His shooter will probably roll a fair ways, but Jonathan Meade just cleaning up the roll there. They'd like to send that one outside.
There's Jeff Stoughton, winning the world in 1996.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And there you go. Cleans up a little red. Leaves a lot of blue.
What's that?
Here's a look again. Jeff just throwing it very purely.
What's that, Jeff? Sorry.
Leaving the blue stone exactly where he wants them.
Sorry.
Yeah. Or does it? Well, we just got to tap on the nose. It doesn't really matter how far the back goes.
$400 the skin on the line.
Kind of weight you throwing? Just same-ish. As long as we bump it 2 inches per shot. We can. I think so.
Kevin Martin playing the top here, and he'd just like to keep his shooter absolutely straight in front of the blue stone. And tough shot here because Shorty Jenkins' ice is very weight sensitive. All of a sudden you're picking your weight up here to hack, and
Hard line.
you got to really know how much you might curl.
Hard line. Hard. Hard line. Real hard line. Whoa. Whoa. Pop. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Hard.
Walchuk with a call.
Shot, Jeff.
Perfect.
It's kind of important to get that out. Yeah, now people are it's only for one. It's only for one. Yeah, it's not bad, eh? The other thing is that
Hammer real thick, it might stick here, eh?
yeah, well, I might even go right on that, but I don't know how far that goes.
How far this one has to go?
Yeah. I don't mind a tick.
They're just so dead, eh, the rocks?
Yeah.
I don't think I can, unless I pick it clean.
He's saying the
Try that.
rocks are dead.
You don't like this?
Usually the ice
Both
has
are
been
just-
very, very
both are
active, and the
similar.
rocks have been very active.
I think Monk it would probably
Interesting
get another
comment.
one.
Yeah, I mean, this is whatever you like. I don't mind coming off, but it's up to you.
I could just pick it out.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you think we can hit 3/4 and get that out of the 8-foot? I don't think so.
No. Well, you only got to move to here.
Well, depends where the shooter goes.
Yeah. What do you like?
Yeah, let's
Just pick it?
No, let's go here.
Okay.
Ooh, at the last second he changed his mind. They had first talked about a real high, hard one to try and spill it and save their shooter over to the side on that other red. Pretty tough there. Then they thought, well, we'll throw just peel weight and pick it straight sideways. Just try and pick it right off the top of that one. No, now it's a decision to come off their own blue.
This way we can get. I think it's you guys. I didn't really look.
Oh,
yeah,
we might?
you.
Less than an eighth of a rock, probably only about a 16th or less.
Final rock of the first end, $400 skin.
Yep. Whoa.
Could be the skin, could be the carryover. But it's the steal.
It is a steal instead. So $400 goes to Kevin Martin with the steal to begin the West semifinal.
Yeah.
Every week, get a dose of attitude with the stars of the World Wrestling Federation. WWF Sunday Night Heat. Catch the action today at 5, 6 Central on Sportsnet West.
Ain't this the perfect specimen of a man?
Inside the ring, he was the greatest. Outside,
Do you think you're acting like the people's champion?
I ain't gonna be the champ the way you want me to be the champ. I'm gonna be the champ the way I want to be.
he was even more.
We're going from the darkness to the light.
Will Smith is.
I'm gonna hit your hand 6 times before you get to 3. Go.
1, 2, 3.
Did I hurt you?
Ali, a Michael Mann film, now playing in theaters everywhere. Rockstar Games presents Max Payne, the intense story of a fugitive undercover cop who is framed for murder. A man with nothing to lose. Revolutionary bullet time gameplay slows down the action, showing bullets in flight, giving Max the edge against impossible odds. Prepare for pain. Max Payne. Get it now on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. Rated M for mature.
Canbar meets your everyday needs. Coast to coast, overnight air service, USA southbound, and specialty services. Scheduled everyday pickups with a personal touch. For your small or big business, when you think of package delivery, think Canbar, the package people.
Put it on?
I didn't put it on.
I didn't put it on.
Well, I'm not drinking it.
Not sure how fresh your coffee is? At Tim Hortons, we make a new pot every 20 minutes, so it's guaranteed to always be fresh. Tim Hortons, the coffee you can count on.
Oh, I made that last night.
More than half of you now invest in stocks. Exciting times. But the money you're keeping in cash, taking care of it may be not exciting, but it too should provide a good return. Open an ING Direct investment savings account. Because you bank over the phone or the internet, you'll always earn higher interest and pay no fees. Smart. Call 1-800-ING Direct. Save your money.
A steal in the opening end puts $400 in the pocket of Kevin Martin. $800 now on the line in this second end. Jeff Stoughton, the skip of this Winnipeg foursome, has a little bit of flair. In fact, that's something that Maryland touched on, and in 1998 we saw it on the World Curling Tour. Yo!
Love that 360.
How many tickets do you need for that ride?
There's the Savardian Spinorama.
The Stoughtonian. It's got to be a Stoughtonian Spinorama.
And you know, he's really good at it.
Yeah, it's lost.
He actually made the shot, too, for those that
Whoa.
think it was just a wasted effort. And many people have tried to copy it.
But he took three or four sweepers on his way out.
He has to warn the sweepers. In fact, I think he scared Gary Vandenberg when he did that one. He said, "Gary, back off for a second."
Top 12.
And Gary said, "Oh, I thought I was in trouble for a minute, that he didn't want me on this." And then he did the spin.
Doug Armstrong, 3 times to the Canadian Championship, 98 with Don Dugan.
Just for weight.
Pardon me, not Don, the son. There you go.
Lots. Top 8. Whoa. Lots of line. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Harsicle. Right up. Good, Doug.
That spin was giving me a headache.
Yeah. Got to put a little handle on them things.
Well, that's one thing they're trying to do on this ice. With the amount of curl, players want to be sure they have a very positive rotation, throwing it back to the broom a little bit and have at least 2 spins full length down the ice.
Revolution is so important on shorty's ice because it does curl a lot, especially after the hog line.
Easy. A lot of weight.
We saw in our game yesterday, particularly with the Russ Howard team, ice got a little soft and they'd slow handles. They lost a number of stones that took off early.
Really coming down. Yeah, that's fine. Fine, but yeah, nice hack weight. That's all you call. Move through. Okay. Yeah. Can I wait to do it? Just through. Just back line.
Slide of Doug Armstrong, and he was one of the first players to use that crutch in helping him with the delivery, but now he's gone back to the push broom. And usually you see the people when they start using the crutch, they stay with it, but Doug's gone the opposite direction with that.
That's interesting. I wonder why.
He just said he felt that his delivery was getting a little bit more to the point where he wanted to get a little higher, and the brush was working better for him again.
No guards again. Here's a guard.
It's good.
Rycroft letting that one go about 2 feet before the hog line, and this Martin team has been practicing for the Olympics. They've had Jim Waite here with a video camera watching their hog line releases, because in Canada the rule says that you can let it go on the hog line, and in international you got to let it go before. So they want to make sure they don't get too many fouls or any fouls called for them at the World, as it did happen with Randy Furby last year in the semi-final at Lausanne in the World.
Play bumper.
That was quite a interesting World Championships with the hog line calls.
Well, in my books, when you're close, they're going to look at Canada real hard.
Yep.
Well, I just can't see too much advantage in curling to holding on to that rock for that couple extra feet, you know. Usually if you got good line, you might just as well get rid of it when it's looking good, rather than spoiling it.
I am more impressed with Carter as I see him, you know, playing in all these big events.
Oh, weight's fine.
He's really starting to come into his own.
Pretty good. Nothing phases this kid too much, you know. Playing with the Martin team, he thought he might have been a little intimidated going back 2 or 3 years, but he's just fit in real well.
Busting now, hard. Nice shot, Carter.
Jim Spencer releasing.
And he has a New Year's party at his house tomorrow night. They've got a skating party in the backyard where they've got a rink. So you're all invited over.
He's going to have a fair few skate laces to tie up.
Right up. Good shot. Good shot, Jimmy. Throw biter.
Kevin Martin skipping very quick here. Just seems so sure of what he wants to do, and
pile of room. When you wait.
Yeah.
We're joined now by Jeff Stoughton. Jeff, we've got a Rock Talk question from Tara Gray in Norwich, Ontario. How long did it take you to perfect the Stoughton twirl? Now, we want to warn you that we did show it to everybody.
Yeah, I did see it there for a second. So it didn't take too long. We just were goofing around at the curling club one day and having some fun. So figured we could do a couple of spinoramas and ended up getting it that we could make a few shots out of it. So it wasn't all bad. Let's play hack. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to throw one today, but we'll see.
On the nose?
Weight.
Or?
Nose is good.
Hack weight.
Okay.
Me having to play delicate weight here and come tight to the guard to be able to get what he wants, basically 2 reds moved out of the rings.
Hip. Hip. Real hard. Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up. Hard.
Okay. Hit this one at least. Good. Okay, that's fine.
Jeff, your team this year has really been not a quartet, but a quintet. You've had 5 guys in and out because of work obligations, and in Gander, we're going to see a bit of a change to the Stoughton rink, aren't we?
Yeah, Gander, John's going to take over the helm there, and Jim's going to play third. Gary's coming all the way from Vernon. I think it's going to take him about 6.5 days to get there. And, you know, and Doug's playing lead, so it should be a fun event for them, and they know I'm going to be watching the website, see how they're doing, and hoping that they qualify and do really well.
Well, you're working hard, right, Jeff?
Well, I'm working hard, yeah. Calling up all the updates every hour to see how they're doing.
Now, Jim Spencer's been a terrific addition, too, as you've rotated him through every position, basically, too, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's a great player, and he's, you know, that's a great advantage to have a guy that can pretty well step in anywhere. You can play lead, second, third, and you know, he's been with us for the last 2 years, and he's just been a great contribution to the team. He's been a great guy.
Thanks, Jeff. We'll talk to you later.
Okay. Want to come here?
Can't go across the top, eh?
Yeah, you can do that. Heel.
Martin won the skin on the first end with the steel. So Stoughton once again is the hammer and needs 2 on this end to win a skin.
Whoa,
Bit of trouble here for them right now.
Okay.
Oh, nothing there. And that's Shorty Jenkins ice. You know, it curls a ton on the draw, 4 feet or so, but you pick up the weight and it'll just run straight into the broom.
We're warning all those residents in Gander, Newfoundland and Labrador that Marilyn Bodo plans to visit every place possible for the Kia Masters of Curling. It is set for semifinal and final action on Rogers Sportsnet.
So I'm telling Fred Rose right now to look out for an email coming your way.
I guess make them, Huh? Well, longer than mine, right?
Yeah. All right. You can go grab a broom anytime they're done.
No, it's okay.
I could just put his foot down and Kevin can just shoot at his foot.
That's a tough come around. Where was that now?
Yeah. I guess barreling so much, eh?
Oh, yeah, you almost have no chance of getting in there.
Looks like they're just going to duplicate the guard there, and Rob, just try and sew it up so Stoughton can't get into the forefoot.
Flig's tight. How's the weight?
Weight's fine.
A little tight. Not bad now. No, it's not bad.
Line's good. Whoa.
Line's good. Line's good.
Here's the
Line only,
hog
lots of weight.
Good.
Hog to hog.
Needs to curl, doesn't it?
Yeah, it needs to curl.
Actually, it does.
Well, if you can.
No, it's going to be good, though. It's going to be good.
Go. Hard.
And
Bring it up hard.
17.
Hard. Finish it.
Good.
Good shot.
Nice shot by Kevin. And the ice is running a little bit better than what we saw yesterday. I think Shorty's made a few adjustments to it. You mentioned that Kevin was a little tight out of his hand. Well, yesterday that would have been gone. It would have just kept cutting all the way and over curled.
Jeff was out there early this morning giving him a clipping lesson.
Well, Martin took away the raise, but not the draw, so there is an in-turn draw here available right under the M&M button area.
Stroke 4. Okay.
Weight's good.
And the beauty of this ice is it curls so much right at the end, about 2 feet from the hog line in, that even though there is a rock in the 8-foot there, Jeff might still be able to bury right in behind it.
Line's close. A little bit heavy.
Lots of room.
A little bit heavy.
Good. Off.
Where is it?
Deep.
He's looking for about 14 and a half to 15, but this is 13, which indicates too much speed.
Okay. Just let it go. Let it go.
He went through the zone too quick, and yes, it is heavy in the weight. Freezing right to the back stones and not adding anything to Stoughton's effort.
Okay. Hey, Jeff. That's a lot of ice. I think it is. Yeah.
We just need top 4. We don't need to bury it.
No.
Kevin Martin with just a little bit more ice. Don Walczyk has his boom this time, and he's widening the ice out about another 3 or 4 inches. So they're going to play another guard and just take away this left-hand side of the sheet. That's going to be the easiest path for Stoughton to get to the 4 foot.
Yeah, it's just a quick whale here.
Oh, yeah. And with the clipping of the ice, it is so keen even out on the sides.
How's the line?
Lots of room.
How's the line?
Lots of room.
Line will be pretty good. Line will be good.
Line will be good, yep. Hard. Just for weight.
Weight's just there. Not even.
Top 4. Just fight the 4s. No deeper. Hard. Hard. Come in nice. Hard.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Come on. Quick. Hard. Come on. Come on, guys. Right up. Right to the board. Great shot.
Well swept.
And Don Bartlett, he knows the weight so well. I mean, he's calling that all the way down the ice.
You got that. Going to the corner. Pretty hard.
Is there a hole here, though? Can I hit this one? This way? This way?
Yeah, I think if like you think it'd come off it into it.
No, I got to drive it into it.
Yeah. You got to be across the top a little bit.
Yeah. And can maybe get in here, right?
Yeah. Well, if you go across the top a little bit.
Might go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you got to hit it?
Probably a little less than half.
About half? Well, you got to hit it at
less
4, eh?
Yeah.
It's right there. It's thin.
And another predicament for Jeff Stoughton with $800 on the line here in the second end.
Looking like a lot of red rocks out there on that one little only blue one. But Jeff's good at these.
Well, it's a tough shot to get 1 or 2, just the way that blue is sitting in between there. It's not sitting to be perfectly locked on. He's going to have a lot of luck to be able to hit this just correctly into those 2.
Yep. 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 Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, look at that.
Good for 1.
Carryover.
Yeah, it was really thin.
And $800 will be held over. It will be a $1,600 skin we return to the Oakville Curling Club.
Taking a look at this shot, Jeff just executes so well. And a little rub-in.
Yeah, no, I knew that too. I tried to cut her, but I couldn't. It got up there really fast.
Have you got an idea? Call 1-800-432-IDEA for free inventor's information. That's 1-800-432-IDEA. Call now. Put your imagination in motion.
Get caught up on all the latest action from the World Wrestling Federation on WWF Livewire. Saturday at 9:10 Central on Sportsnet West.
Excite your senses. JBC.
When it comes to banks, is it good to have a choice? Absolutely, but not if it's complicated. ING Direct is not only a profitable choice, it's a simple one. Keep your bank. All you need to open an account is the checking account you already have, then move money in or out of ING Direct, using the internet or the phone. We're always standing by. Call 1-800-ING Direct. Save your money.
Ted Reader for M&M Meat Shops. As a chef, I'm always looking for dishes that are quick and easy to prepare. That's why I love M&M. They have dozens of mouth-watering entrees from chicken Kiev to beef Wellington that are ready in no time. Hey, Mac, look what I made.
Well, technically speaking, M&M made it. Critics.
At M&M Meat Shops, you'll find hundreds of meal ideas. One aisle.
Kevin Martin at the Olympic trials in Regina against Kerry Burtnick. They put together 5 straight wins, entering the final in the 4th, tied at 2. Don Walchuk has to play the raised double. It's perfect. However, Burtnick flanked the end. It remained tied at 2. And in the 10th, Martin has to draw for the win. He needs the 4-foot. Perfect. No problem. Kevin Martin wins 8-7 to earn the ticket to Salt Lake City. And here it's going to be the Olympic field for Salt Lake City. Look at the names, too. That is a tough group.
Yeah, there's a lot of world champions packed in there, like Hammy McMillan, Peter Lindholm, 2-time world champion. He defeated Martin in the semifinals in '97, so just a stellar cast there at the Olympics.
Kevin was an Olympian in '92 in Albertville.
You know what's so nice also, too, is, you know, Kevin lost to Mike Harrison for that team to stay intact and adding, you know, just an extra little spice to it and coming back and winning it again is a real feat.
$1,600 here in the 3rd end.
It's going to come out the other side a little bit.
And give credit to Martin. I mean, he played so fantastic at the trials, and then here he was just a few days later playing at Wainwright in the Grand Slam there and did well there, too. He must have really been mentally tired, the entire team.
I know they were looking forward to the Christmas break.
Yep, weight should be good. Just for weight. Whoa, line's good. Hip. Just for weight. Whoa. Yep. Weight's there. Okay. Yep. Hard line, hard. Right up. Good shot. Good shot, Doug. Super.
A little quiet.
Okay. Lots of room, guys. Lots of room.
No weight.
Go then. Go.
This one way out in the woods. Walchuk waiting for it to... If they don't sweep for a while, it'll move more and get out of the keener ice, and then they could bring it right into the ring.
This short's good.
Okay. Carr's not going to give up on that one. Stoney wants to watch him.
Walchuk is a great sweeper, but he's kind of matured over the years, and he only sweeps when it's really needed.
Oh, is that his explanation for it?
It's there. Whoa. Only if you got it. We got lots. Back in. Whoa. Back 8 easy.
Well, these two teams have had some great battles over the years. If you go back to 1996 in Kamloops in the Canadian Championship, Stoughton
beat Martin 3 times in that event, in the round robin, in the cage system, and then stole the final 8-7. So they've been really tremendous competitors against each other ever since.
We better bump this in.
They have, and every game seems to be just, you know, just as exciting as the last one.
Back 4 foot kind of weight, Carter. Plenty weight. Hard line, hard line. Hard, hard, really hard. Go. Hurry. Hard, 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 hard. Still got it. Still got it.
Shot. Well, we showed you Kevin Martin qualifying for the Canadian Olympic team from Regina. He's been there before in 1992. A little different look for Kevin. Finishing 4th at the Albertville Olympics. But he has Olympic experience.
And that was an Olympics where there was not really the exposure to curling. Albertville was kind of tucked away from the other events, but we're going to see in the U.S. and Salt Lake at Ogden that curling is really scheduled to be a big part of the Olympics. There is an official sport, and television coverage will be something.
Ran over some crap. Same shot. Yeah, that was top 4. A little more weight. Getting too many blue ones in a row here. Whoa. Room.
Right on. Stoughton's got a good lineup of blue stones in the rings.
Stay close. No, needs to move. Back 12. Yeah, no, needs to move a lot. Spin, I think. Good shot. Very nice.
A little redistribution there. Joining us now is Kevin Martin. Kevin, we've got a question for you from Ted Nurse in Lachine, Quebec, who wants to know how your 92 Olympic experience will help you in Salt Lake.
What's that? This is going to come right here.
Well, Kevin is obviously having a technical problem, and we will ask him that question in just a few moments.
Yeah. Is it any heavier on the side?
Stoughton got the carryover last end, so he needs a steel here to get the skin, and this is really shaping up nicely for him.
Kevin, we've got a question from Quebec wanting to know exactly how your 92 Olympic experience will help you for Salt Lake.
I think it'll give us, we have an idea of what we're getting ourselves into. You know, I guess it's one thing about it, what it did do, it sure helped us in the trials, because we got a piece of it, and we got a taste of it in 92, and boy, it's going to be a lot of fun to get back there again.
Whoa. Hard.
Good shot. Good. I think we're officially in trouble. Huh?
And it's normally Kevin Martin who's
like blasting
a real master of controlling that top 4, but it's Stoughton in this end that's doing it to him.
This 2 is going to be gone. The 4 goes out the side. 5 might even go. What do you think?
All too confusing to me.
Around? Like forward weight? Or we need more than that? Well, we won't move anything. Okay. This won't spin out of the 4 foot. Okay. Blast it then.
Okay, here we go.
Well, this is where I'd be calling in a helicopter.
They've got it.
Well, all the stones are numbered according to the position 1 to 8 for the players to throw, and Kevin quickly looking at the numbers on the stones and using that to give the message to Don Walczyk. What he wants.
Fasten your seatbelts. This one could come with a little pace.
Hard.
Well, actually, that turned out really good.
Very good.
Shot.
Well,
shot. That works out.
A little blasting worked for
You can almost come down to this and move it. Sit here.
That's the great thing about being able to throw the big weight accurately like that.
Yeah,
You can rearrange a lot of rocks. There's
or
about
just go
4
here.
or 5 that moved on that.
Yeah. If we go here, then he goes there. Whatever you like.
Yeah. That's good, John.
What does he do? I think if I throw the same here, we're good. What's that? It's not heavy. Yep. Line's pretty good. Room. Whoa. Weight's okay. Whoa. Whoa.
Weight's
Line's
okay.
good. Whoa. 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 Line's real good.
Weight's okay.
Yep. Whoa. Weight's okay. Whoa. Stay with it, Jim.
Gotta go a little bit.
Yep. Just for weight. Hard. Hurry. Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up.
Well, the weight was okay.
Thanks, Private. Good throw.
Thanks.
Communication at this level and this kind of team is amazing to watch, Marilyn. I mean, there was Doug yelling, "Weight's okay," and then
And the boys are really good at that. Doug, indicated right away, it's not heavy. And so they know that they have to work at it in the end because shorty ice just makes that nice finish.
Walczyk being asked to go from a heavyweight shot now down to a delicate draw.
Hard line.
And this one, for this one to be any good, he's going to have to get tight to the guard to be able to be in for shot stone.
Whoa. Wow. Got room. Wow. Got room. Hold if you can. Wow. On a whole bunch of weight. Whoa.
Line not good enough. You got to cut more.
Try.
Great weight.
Locked it on, but didn't quite get the correct angle.
Two, this right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't, right there would be nice. Nose, right on the nose would be good, eh?
Yeah, because otherwise we can just... Well, this 6 rock still isn't going to go anywhere. We're still going to be lying 2 after.
Just right there.
Jeff Stoughton is playing a shot here. He's going to come right in and just absolutely freeze right on that one right there.
Just down to it.
With one of his blues, but might create a bit of a problem, though, because that just might open up an angle over here on that one for Martin.
Don't really want to move too much.
Yep. How's the weight? Line's good. Room. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Rock clock here, hog to hog, should give us around 14.5 seconds or even 15. No, might be a little heavy with that.
Get with it. Yep. Hard. Go.
Seemed to really dig right at the top of the house.
Fine.
And the finish is sort of a little slow there today.
Good job.
Just have to wait so long, eh?
Yeah, that one ran the way Don's did.
Add more ice needed though, too.
Yeah.
If we catch, well, yeah, if we catch this, though, it doesn't work.
Just a lonely rock behind the rink there, one blue, the rest in play.
Should be nice to get rid of this somehow, too.
Yeah.
You got this straight back here, too, to kill all the blues.
That's not a bad call. If we can make contact with something in the middle here.
Or hit this red one awful thin. That's a good
It has
shot,
to be
too.
really thin.
Yeah. As thin as you can hit it.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you don't, you take both our reds out, eh?
Well, no, I don't have to throw this very hard. Like board weight's plenty. Hit it thin. That's what we got to do.
Something more ice than that, probably. We'll finish. As thin as we can, I guess. Yeah. I don't think this is going to move very much. Just going to hit it. Thin.
And this ice is pretty easy to gauge usually for the amount you need for draw and then what you need for exact takeout. But when you get in those in-between weights, hack and board, and this one being board, a little trickier to figure out how much it's going to curl.
And we've seen so many variations of the weights in this end.
Whoa. Yep, hard. Whoa, up. Yep, hard. Quick, really hard. Okay.
All right, shot. Stone is red.
We get shot rock?
It looks as if that is the shot. It's Kevin Martin. And just out battling for $1,600.
And Kevin seemed to indicate when he was striking this that he felt that it had over-curled. That he might not be able to get shot stone, but it worked out all right for him.
Yeah, if I hit it this way, everything's just spreading out for him, eh? He'll have the draw.
You like coming off this? It's the best way to make it.
Yeah? You stay right there?
Well, yeah, because this stays right here, this stays right there. He's got it, now he's got to, I don't know.
Now he's got to tick this in.
Oh, he can't tick that in?
Well, yeah, I don't know if it'd go anywhere. This one stays.
Yeah, that bounces up, if anything. It's whatever you like, Jeff.
Yeah, well, this one, we're going to get rid of it, but we're leaving him a pretty easy draw for the one.
Right now...
he's got touch there for his two.
Yeah, it's not an easy one for two.
Yeah. He can almost come down to this for two.
Yeah, whatever you like.
Well, I think this is the safer shot. Just hit it
safer,
thin.
Yeah? Yeah. Doesn't make it better.
No. Let's just hit it thin. Okay. If we stick it right there, that's great.
One of the great things about Skiddon's curling, there's about 4 or 5 options on every.
There really is, Rob, and you know, Jeff has always, decided on what he thinks he can throw best, and
I'd like to come off the other one, but you give him an easy deuce if you miss it. Not that it's easy.
You're not sold on this shot?
I mean, I'm just listening in here to what he's saying, and he's got 2 shots in his mind right now. But I think this is a good shot, and I think that the percentage is there.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hurry. Whoa. Yep.
He spit the one out. It looks like the blue is shot.
Sorry, John. It's okay.
Martin with the hammer.
Roll into this one?
Well, I think
you just got to play. No? Why don't we just come off of this, make that double, and be done with it? Like, and just roll into here. Got 2. Okay. I don't even think we can get out of there. Like, we might even, you know what I mean? Okay. I just think we can just play a tap, too, eh? Yeah, I don't like the tap.
It's going to be curling at the end, though.
Because we roll off it onto this one. We might not be... Okay. Now, out turn, something like that. It's not going to curl. We're not going to lose this up here, are we? Nope. No chance. Okay. It's pretty thin, eh? Yeah. Quarter rock. Anything, I think. It's just jam it right on there. I don't know. I think this one's going to go. No. I don't think that's going to go. I'm not throwing it that hard. I'm more worried of it going the other way. But do you think it can get past this one?
Don't think so. Well, it might, but...
I don't know.
You know, Ed, 2 rocks ago, we were looking at so many rocks in play, and...
That hit it fairly thin. Quarter rocket or something?
Here I come.
Donnie's falling over rocks
really
now.
Oh, I don't need that. Yeah, you don't need it. I'm not going to throw this very hard.
Well, the double's there. It's just going to depend on whether his shooter, after it makes the double, rolls right through the hole or goes up and gets the top one.
$1,600 if Kevin Martin can score 2.
Really hard. Come on, guys. Hard.
He was insisting that this wasn't going to curl very much.
Well, I got the one, though.
Got the one for carryover. So getting very interesting now. 1,600 will become 2,800. And Don Bartlett.
I didn't run the way I thought it
We'll
would.
have a little fun, a little slip.
He wanted it to work better. He wanted it to cost less.
The CFO and the CIO.
Then Unisys stepped in. Our CMP architecture harnesses 32 Intel Pentium 3 Xeon processors. Enterprise performance from Microsoft Windows 2000, reducing total cost. When the dust settled, talk to you later.
Email me.
We'd even unified these two. Unisys, we have a head for e-business.
Rockstar Games presents Max Payne, the intense story of a fugitive undercover cop who is framed for murder. A man with nothing to lose. Revolutionary bullet-time gameplay slows down the action, showing bullets in flight, giving Max the edge against impossible odds. Prepare for pain. Max Payne. Get it now on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. Rated M for mature.
Imagine creating more usable freezer space than ever before and baking with perfectly even heat. Whirlpool, just imagine. Whirlpool is a proud supporter of extraordinary Canadian women athletes, curlers like Jeannick Berthelot, 2001 Canadian and world champion Colleen Jones, and their teams. Whirlpool, just imagine. If you do not find a way, no one will.
A world beyond imagination. The ring must be destroyed. A journey beyond belief. Newsweek calls The Lord of the Rings a ring to rule the screen. It has real passion, real emotion, real terror. And Rolling Stone raves it is the best film of the year. The Lord of the Rings, directed by Peter Jackson.
Now playing in theaters everywhere.
Did you put it on?
I didn't put it on.
I didn't put it on.
Well, I'm not drinking it.
Not sure how fresh your coffee is? At Tim Hortons, we make a new pot every 20 minutes, so it's guaranteed to always be fresh. Tim Hortons, the coffee you can count on.
Oh, I made that last night.
Canbar meets your everyday needs. Coast to coast, overnight air service, USA southbound, and specialty services. Scheduled everyday pickups with a personal touch. For your small or big business, when you think of package delivery, think Canbar, the package people.
The NFL playoff picture may start to get a little clearer. Results from the World Junior Hockey Championship in the Czech Republic. All that's coming your way right after curling with Darren Dreger on Sports Central. Now, the past champions here at the M&M Meat Shop Skins game. Kevin Martin won in February of this year. Wayne Madaw, 2000. Kevin Martin again. Mike Harris had a lock on it for 3 years, and then Kevin and Wayne have been in battle since.
It's a big show there.
And $400 has been spent so far. That belongs to Kevin Martin. And there's a carryover now, and the fourth end worth $2,800. This one makes it a little more interesting, doesn't it?
Oh, that's building up. And last year in the semis, Martin ended up beating Stoughton in the same spot in it, at $5,600 to $4,400. It was tight then, and it's pretty tight right now, too. But whoever wins this will certainly jump into the lead.
Well, like I said, it's a matter of who's hungry.
Well, one of these teams will be able to pick up the check.
That's good. That's good. Nice, Doug. Good shot, Doug.
And the big thing about this game is that it's a chance to really move to that final tonight and play for $35,000 overall. Big money in the final.
Makes a big difference.
Have to go for weight. They told it. Gotta go for weight. lot
Don
of
Bartlett,
room.
one of the few curlers in the world to have a bonspiel named after him.
Wait here, I
In
think.
Gander, Newfoundland, the Don Bartlett Classic.
Lots of room.
I want to know who thought of the name.
Good shot.
Here's a look at the lead numbers brought to you by ING Direct through the first 3 ends. I think that's a bit of a draw. What do you think?
It certainly is.
And no hits from Bartlett. Skins isn't much of a hitting game for the Leafs. Just get those rocks in there, and some nice freezes happening, though, in positioning of stones.
Short. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Hold on. Hold on.
With the advent of the 4-rock rule and the fact that everybody is going to it, are we seeing a different role now for the leads and the seconds?
Well, yes, you definitely are. You know, in the 4-rock rule, you're seeing, you know, the leads taking control of the zone, and everybody wants to make sure that they own that up top. And, you know, they're having to play all those come-arounds constantly.
So you're throwing something at me. Let it go, let it go. It's got to pick up curl here.
And the thing with that 4-rock rule, you know, it's much easier to steal than with the 3. Because without the hammer, you can position 2 stones right in front of the rings and really make it tough on the person that has the hammer.
Go now. Go now.
Good throw, Carter. It's too much ice.
Pretty close as well for the seconds through 3. Carter Rycroft 75%. He hasn't thrown a hit, though. And 79%, Jim Spencer.
Hit. Back line. Hit.
Well, do you have a standard play when you two guys are playing skins? Do you like to come into the rings right away, or do you like to set up a center guard?
Well, I think it really depends upon who you're playing. I think if you're playing somebody like Russ Howard and you don't have the hammer and you absolutely know he's going to go offense with a corner guard and get it going, you can go into the 4-foot first. He'll play his corner, and then you can go with the guard right away. So you can actually go in first.
Back 12.
Whereas if you play the guard, he goes straight in behind it. He's in first. Now, we've seen Pierre Charette on TV emphasize that a lot of times when he was playing with Peter Corner and with Hemmings as well.
Wait, pretty close. Hard up. Hard. Come on. Come on. Don't gotta have this one. Hard. Keep it up there. Come on. Come on. Hard. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh.
A strong sweep there from Walchuk and Bartlett.
All the way, Kevin. All the way. All the way.
Whoa. Yes. Hard.
Okay.
I remember a few of the spiels that Don Walchuk and I played together when we saw that strong sweep from him there. He used to say during the game, well, I guess it's time to crank it up, boys. And he would just crank a notch up on that broom of his, and away we'd go.
Did I actually hear you say that you swept with Don Walchuk?
No. There was other people sweeping.
Oh, good, because...
All right, go around.
Rob was about to pass that one out.
No.
You have to.
I'm not even sure you own a broom.
Well, there's an old broom, that sliding broom. The proud owner is Don Walchuk. We were teasing him about his delivery before the game and the fact that his feet are on a little bit different than most people's, and you do not try that delivery at home, please.
We're by. We got room. Plenty of weight. Yeah.
You wanted to know if we were going to showcase it.
It's a dangerous looking delivery.
Well, he says most people turn their sliding foot outward with the toe pointing out. He gets it the other way. He inverts it in.
It looks like it hurts.
Yeah, but very effective.
Yeah. Too deep. And he says, I'm an all-star, too. That delivery.
Little roll, you bump it a bit.
At this point, Don can say anything. He's going to the Olympics.
Whoa.
Some heat here.
Okay.
guard.
Coming off his all day. You're going to be coming off his.
Walter talking with the front end and says, if we guard this, they're just going to be coming off their own with a roll.
Yes, I don't like this call.
Certainly. But why don't we play the hit and roll? I don't like that rock there.
Well, yeah, I guess as long as we roll. If he knows it, of course, then he's got a simple double.
Well, it's there now, isn't it?
Yeah, he can throw it hard enough. It's tough, like it's pretty straight across.
I don't mind the guard.
I like the guard.
I'm happy with the guard, too.
Well, if you're happy...
But I'm not happy with the guard. I don't like this call at all.
How tight?
How tight you are? Those discussions. How tight? Not too tight. They'll run the double raise. Okay.
Well, it'll be too late to rethink it once he gets past the tee line. Now he can't take it back.
Plenty of weight.
Well, we'll see what kind of audience participation we have on this shot when it lands.
Well, I don't want to come off it.
Okay. Sure don't want it too tight.
Definitely tight.
Yikes.
This could be yikes if he makes a perfect angle for the double raise.
And through 3 for the thirds, 88%. Both men, Don Walchuk, John Meade.
Well, who's keeping the percentage here today? Everybody's tied. They're always tied.
What do you think? That? Want to hit that? What kind of weight? Is this normal? Okay.
We're coming off that blue, that one that's just on the...
Oh, there? Yeah, it's pretty flat.
What?
Unless you like a bumper or something, but... I think normal's good. Okay, where do we got to hit it?
Ed, when John says the roll is pretty flat, what does he mean by that?
He's got to hit about 9/10 or 7/8 of that rock in the rings, that blue one that he could have come off of and rolled straight sideways.
So what turn does he throw?
Probably the out turn on that. You'd have to hit it really like about 3/4, hit it flat, what they call, and you've got a lot of energy. You'd have to throw it hard, a lot of energy saved into the shooter to get the roll.
Normal.
Well, listen, I always thought that the flat roll was the in turn.
Too technical.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, didn't expect to see him miss that. And just to elaborate on that, Marilyn, they hit that on the in turn and roll.
There's nothing there.
You get a lot of action on your shooter, but when you're actually coming on the out turn over top, you slide away from it, so you get a little more roll.
Okay.
Yep. You're just testing.
It's a really clean double.
Yeah.
You don't like peeling it away?
Well, this bump is pretty easy for him, this draw bump. I don't think we can leave him this.
Okay.
If he makes it, I got no shot.
Okay.
If we throw a guard, I don't think he can afford to come off his. If he doesn't make it, he'll have nothing on his last one.
Okay. Well, 4 feet, 5 feet short?
Or even
Longer.
really long.
Okay.
Depends on the line.
Martin has the steel all set up here. $2,800 on this skin.
Nice. Yeah. Just clean. Longer the better.
Gotta move. No, it's good. Line's real good.
Well, I'll make sure it's over, but
we're over.
Okay.
Yep, finish it. Hard.
And what they did in the U.S. in the golf skins event this year is when you won a skin, you actually had to tire win the next hole to actually get the money. So it was a new concept that they tried there.
Good shot. Perfect.
That's flat, eh?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Throw more out here, you think?
We're in number 4.
What do you think, right there?
The West semifinal.
Depends if it's gonna
$75,000 M&M Meat Shop skins.
Does it have to?
$400 belongs to Kevin Martin, and there's $2,800 on the line. This end, Jeff Stoughton with the hammer.
This is actually a little easier double than the other one was. The one
like
in the blue that's right in the 8-foot. This is a little bit higher,
throw more out here, though, Jeff.
about half a stone.
Oh, we threw it in the second end. Yeah, it didn't do much. Didn't do anything. Right there. Did less.
Can he come up with a good Jeff Stoughton? A big shot for him right here.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, pretty shot.
Nice little roll over there. I mean, Jeff's just making those shots. That's why I didn't like the guard out front.
You're right.
How much air can I see between these? Is there any?
2 or 3 inches.
Some hack weight. Oh, we got to roll. Give him the same double, but not much we can do about that.
Interesting on that call. Don Bartlett got into the hack to get the perspective so he could tell Kevin Martin what he could see from there.
And that's what it's all about, too, because the line of perception is much different at the hack than it is here standing in the house.
Either hit and roll or straight draw in there.
There's the draw, too, eh?
I like the draw. Draw's not bad. Yeah, this is tough. It might stay really straight on us.
There's a draw.
Now, which turn?
Out turn.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. The in turn comes in there so nice. That in turn draw comes in nice right to the edge of the button. If we could end up just being, yeah, right there, because that's a tough double. You can't hardly come off the inside of that. It's tough. So, yeah.
This is the same draw that
what do you
Don
think?
had earlier, though.
Huh? We know the line.
Yeah.
Should know the ice and everything, because Don showed him the way.
Myself, I kind of prefer this draw here because if you got a shot stone right in here, right into that area right there, there's really no double off of that. And
T-line.
This other way, he might leave it a little bit exposed.
The thing we got to watch is making sure we get by theirs in the front four.
Yeah.
This is Martin's last rock of the fourth.
A lot of room right now. Got room.
Can we let it go?
We gotta go for weight. Yeah, go then. We gotta go. We need a hand. We need a hand. We need a hand. Hart. Hart, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Sorry, guys.
Not enough weight, even with
Hard
the effort of
sweeping.
Don Walchuk coming out. Skip numbers through the first three, 92% for Kevin Martin, 58% for Jeff Stoughton.
Yikes, 58%, and he's just about to win by the looks of it.
He's pretty close, yeah.
Pretty smooth 2,800 to take the lead. Doesn't even have to stay. He can basically throw peel weight, half a rock, and roll away. He's got 2 blue in there, first and third, so he'd count the 2 and get the skin. Should be about as routine can be.
Pick it out.
Well, Jeff is curling 58%, but he could be picking up 2,800.
That will make it all better. Last rock of the fourth end worth $2,800.
Is it routine?
They haven't had to lay a broom on it because they just pushed the red out. They count 2, and they'll count $2,800 as well. Nice carryover midway through this 8-end game. 2,800 for Stoughton, 400 for Kevin Martin, and the players involved: Don Bartlett, Doug Armstrong, Carter Rycroft, Jim Spencer, Don Walchuk, Jonathan Meade, and with the men who call the shots, Kevin Martin and Jeff Stoughton. You're watching the $75,000 M&M Meat Shop Skin. For the fourth end break, we'll be back to Oakville.
Curling with world champion Wayne Maddock. Brought to you by M&M Meat Shops.
Knowing and practicing curling etiquette is key to enjoying the sport. One thing that is no longer etiquette is setting up the opposing team's rocks. This is simply because rock matching has become the hottest topic in curling. Each club you go to, the rocks will be numbered 1 through 8, and they will have the sheet numbers on them as well. It is very important to throw the same 2 rocks every end. This will make it easier to become more consistent in your shot making. Our team likes to try and match the rocks before a big game. We'll do this by throwing 2 rocks and trying to throw them to the exact same spot twice in a row. This way we can keep an eye on them for line and for weight. So you select your rocks, let the opposing team select their rocks. A handshake before and after the game is still tradition from the club level all the way through to the world level. And don't forget, when it comes to quality service, at M&M Meat Shops, a product consultant is only a handshake away.
Rockstar Games presents Max Payne, the intense story of a fugitive undercover cop who is framed for murder. A man with nothing to lose. Revolutionary bullet-time gameplay slows down the action, showing bullets in flight, giving Max the edge against impossible odds. Prepare for pain. Max Payne. Get it now on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. Rated M for mature.
Did you put it on? I didn't put it on. I didn't put it on.
Well, I'm not drinking it. Not sure how fresh your coffee is? At Tim Hortons, we make a new pod every 20 minutes, so it's guaranteed to always be fresh. Tim Hortons, the coffee you can count on.
Oh, I made that last night.
More than half of you now invest in stocks. Exciting times. But the money you're keeping in cash, taking care of it may be not exciting, but it too should provide a good return. Open an ING Direct investment savings account. Because you bank over the phone or the internet, you'll always earn higher interest and pay no fees. Smart. Call 1-800-ING Direct. Save your money.
Ted Reeder for M&M Meat Shops. As a chef, I'm always looking for dishes that are quick and easy to prepare. That's why I love M&M. They have dozens of mouth-watering entrees, from chicken Kiev to beef Wellington, that are ready in no time. Hey, Mac, look what I made.
Well, technically speaking, M&M made it.
Critics. At M&M Meat Shops, you'll find hundreds of meal ideas. One aisle.
Promotional considerations for the Skins game brought to you by the Hilton Garden Inn in Oakville. Recently opened in August, a terrific place to rest up for the Skins. And the flowers that you see around the sheet of ice provided by Grower Direct. For flower delivery worldwide, 1-888-ROSE 888. And here in the fourth end break, the score, Stoughton with $2,800, Kevin Martin with $400, and that leads us to the money shot, brought to you by Bacardi. And that money shot was the $2,800 carryover, Jeff Stoughton's final stone.
And I'm liking this shot. Looks great. And Jeff's liking the $2,800 that he just got to pocket.
Just have to remove the offending red. He does that to count 2 and take the $2,800. Championship comes your way tonight. It is Guy Hemmings against either Kevin Martin or Jeff Stoughton. 8 o'clock in the East in Ontario, 9:30 in the West, 7 o'clock in the Pacific. From Oakville, Ontario, it's the M&M Meat Shop Skins. We'll come back with more.
Have you got an idea? Call 1-800-432-IDEA for free inventor's information. That's 1-800-432-IDEA. Call now. Put your imagination in motion.
Dag, yo, it's the Amped Guide to Freestyle Snowboarding. Know your mountain. Downhill area, freestyle areas. Let's ride! This is about freedom and cool tricks, and doing those cool tricks when the media's around. Just bend, jump, grab, rotate, and land. Then contact an orthopedic surgeon, and you're ready to go. Amped. Style isn't everything. Just kidding. Rated E for everyone.
Imagine creating more usable freezer space than ever before and baking with perfectly even heat. Whirlpool, just imagine. Whirlpool is a proud supporter of extraordinary Canadian women athletes, curlers like Jeannick Berthelot, 2001 Canadian and world champion Colleen Jones, and their teams. Whirlpool, just imagine.
JVC. Excite your senses. When it comes to banks, is it good to have a choice? Absolutely, but not if it's complicated. ING Direct is not only a profitable choice, it's a simple one. Keep your bank. All you need to open an account is the checking account you already have, then move money in or out of ING Direct, using the internet or the phone. We're always standing by. Call 1-800-ING Direct. Save your money.
ING Direct, may I help you?
Rogers Sportsnet is proud to present the $75,000 M&M Meat Shop Skins. Brought to you by JVC. Excite your senses. Tim Hortons, always fresh. Unisys, we have a head for business. Kenpar, the package people. ING Direct, save your money. And by Bacardi, taste the heritage.
Welcome back to the Oakville Curling Club and the M&M Meat Shop. $75,000 skins through four ends. Jeff Stoughton leading Kevin Martin 2,800 to 400. You know, Oakville is the headquarters of Tim Hortons, and Tim Hortons has been an important sponsor of the M&M Meat Shop skins. But for Tim Hortons, what they find important are the young people, and every year they hold a special event which is designed to help the kids.
Every child is full of promise, and for over 27 years, the Tim Horton Children's Foundation has been dedicated to giving kids the opportunity to realize the potential inside themselves. Throughout the year, Tim Horton store owners across North America work to raise funds to help children in their communities. These efforts culminate each year on Camp Day, the single largest fundraiser for the Tim Horton Children's Foundation. This year, Wednesday, May 16th is Camp Day. So when you buy a Tim Hortons coffee on May 16th, you'll be helping to provide the experience of a lifetime to children from your community. On Camp Day, store owners donate all of their coffee sales in an effort to send less fortunate children from their communities to one of the Tim Horton Children's Foundation's camps across North America. Campers are selected from within the communities where Tim Horton stores operate and flown from their home region to one of 4 unique settings. And with 2 more picturesque locations to be added by 2002, these camps will provide more kids with a variety of exciting and rewarding activities they might otherwise never get to experience. After their camping adventures, our campers stay in touch with us through our youth tracking program. Made possible through the efforts of local Tim Hortons stores and the support of their customers, hundreds of young adults are offered the opportunity to return to camp to broaden life skills and gain wilderness leadership abilities. An experience at a Tim Horton Children's Foundation camp is unique and magical. It is filled with fun and adventure and can help to build a child's self-confidence and esteem. So on May 16th, visit any Tim Hortons location and buy a cup of coffee. You'll be helping send kids from your community on an adventure that they'll remember for a lifetime.
It's really fun!
The Tim Horton Children's Foundation and you, opening the world to kids next door.
Curling with world champion Wayne Madar. Brought to you by M&M Meat Shops.
Ordinarily, you wouldn't catch me sweeping. I've got Tetley and Bailey to do that for me. Great sweepers like Scott and Ian, they can carry a draw shot up to an extra 12 feet. Brush head pressure, brush head speed, and sweeping in front of the rock is what my team finds most important. When you're sweeping in front of the rock, there's nothing worse than a great shot being ruined by picking up a piece of debris on the ice. When you are sweeping the rock, it's important that you only sweep in front of the 7 inches of rock that touches the ice. So shorten your stroke, enjoy the game, and become a more effective sweeper. One more thing to add to your list is M&M Meat Shops, where there's hundreds of entertaining ideas, one aisle.
Rockstar Games presents Max Payne, the intense story of a fugitive undercover cop who is framed for murder. A man with nothing to lose. Revolutionary bullet-time gameplay slows down the action, showing bullets in flight, giving Max the edge against impossible odds. Prepare for pain. Max Payne. Get it now on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. Rated M for mature.
Imagine creating more usable freezer space than ever before and baking with perfectly even heat. Whirlpool, just imagine. Whirlpool is a proud supporter of extraordinary Canadian women athletes, curlers like Jeannick Berthelot, 2001 Canadian and world champion Colleen Jones, and their teams. Whirlpool, just imagine.
Hi, I'm Ted Reeder for M&M Meat Shops. As a chef, I'm always looking for dishes that are quick and easy to prepare. That's why I love M&M. They have dozens of mouth-watering entrees from chicken Kiev to beef Wellington that are ready in no time. Hey, Mac, look what I made.
Well, technically speaking, M&M made it.
Critics. At M&M Meat Shops, you'll find hundreds of meal ideas. One aisle.
More than half of you now invest in stocks. Exciting times. But the money you're keeping in cash, taking care of it may be not exciting, but it too should provide a good return. Open an ING Direct investment savings account. Because you're banking over the phone or the internet, you'll always earn higher interest and pay no fees. Smart. Call 1-800-ING Direct. Save your money.
Welcome back to Oakville Curling Club. The crowd is up and doing a little YMCA work here at the M&M Meat Shop Skins, the West Semifinal, going to the fifth end. $1,200 at stake. Jeff Stoughton of Manitoba leading Kevin Martin of Alberta by $2,400. Scooping a couple of carryovers there in the fourth. The crowds here have been great all weekend long.
Fabulous. 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, can you believe that?
And the guys are so close to the audience, and they feel so at home, and everyone is just, you know, giving their opinions and thoughts. And
mine's good. It's a wonderful atmosphere, carnival all the way through, and then we get into the serious curling once they drop the puck, and we get right at it here. Stoughton with a big carryover between his three skins there.
I don't think he's hitting it
in the last end, and he's got to feel pretty comfortable about that now going into the fifth end.
Well, we're down 20.
I'm feeling more comfortable about it, Ed.
All right.
24. Hold on. Carter's in the way. I couldn't see the totals. Halfway.
You know, it's also going to be a little discouraging for Kevin right now, too, because he's looking at the stakes, you know, 1,200. It doesn't, you know, kind of get him going yet.
Good shot.
It's not worth enough?
Bump it back.
No, not worth nothing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Group. Lots of line, Jimmy. Gonna move it though.
Hit.
Go a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's way out there still, sorry. Way out there, way. Yep. Line's good now. I got it. That's fine. That's good. Back 8. Huh?
As Don Bartlett delivers, we're joined again by Kevin Martin for Rock Talk. And Kevin, a question has come in by Linda McConomy from Mattawa. Wonders whether you like hammer or no hammer in the skins game.
I definitely like the hammer. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. You ready? Yep.
Yeah, hard. Ah, roll it down.
That's good. Good shot. I definitely like the hammer in this game. You know, it's tough to steal against the best guys. You know, Jeff will he'll find a way to get a point like he did last end. He made a terrific double on his first one, right?
I had a great debate on that last end too, Kevin. I didn't like you throwing that guard out front.
Sorry about that.
And actually, we've seen, Kevin, over the years where you've actually sometimes even given away the skin in the second last end just to retain that hammer coming home.
Definitely, and I think it's a good idea. Over the years, I think it's proven that late in the game, especially, not a lot of steals happen late in the game. You know, I think that's been proven pretty close.
Right up. Parsicle. Keep going, Doug. Keep going. Nice. Good. Good.
Let's pump it back. Might as well go this turn, I guess. Probably the easier turn.
Kevin, what kind of game plan are you looking at this end?
Oh, right now we're just trying to get...
Plenty of weight.
Hard line, hard. Okay. Whoa.
Lots of weight.
Whoa. Back 12. Whoa, no roll. Right now, we're just trying to bump the Blues back, get them behind the tee line, things to freeze to later on.
Well, it seems that you generally really like to control that area, the top 4 foot and even top 8 to play your taps and raises, but Stoughton's been actually doing that a lot in this game, taking it away from you.
He has been, actually, and that's why it's been such a good game so far. I don't really like the top 4 so much as I like the top 8, top 12.
Yep.
Top 4 in the first 4 or 5 rocks, I think, is too close to the button. You've got to work your way back. I don't think you can go right for the top 4 foot right away. You've got to kind of take your time, be patient, and then let the rocks come to you.
Got to finish it.
Yep.
Parsicle. Keep going. Good throw.
Good. Same shot. Freeze? What are we doing? Bumping it back. Bump it back.
Is this one of these ends where you're not allowed to take one out of the rings until perhaps later on?
I don't know. Kind of work it out that way so far.
Back.
Hard line. Okay. Oh. Close. Yep. Oh. Off. Shot, Carter. Very nice.
Kevin, coming into this game, did you have the same game plan for Jeff Stoughton that you would for Randy Furby when you faced him in the first round?
Yeah, there's no... my game plan in skins doesn't change for any particular curler. It's you gamble as hard as you can every single end, and at the end, hopefully, when the smoke clears, you've got more money.
Wait, sir.
You know, that's really what it is.
Just for line.
And you're never out of it until that last rock when they beat you. You know, and I think that's one thing I really enjoy about it is that you're never safe, and I like that.
Well, that's a good point, because last year you really struggled in the game against Jeff, and then you won the last couple ends and took it away from him.
Yeah, that's actually even very diplomatically put. I played really bad, actually. What do you think?
Yeah.
Freeze, yeah.
Plenty of weight.
Oh, right off. Lots of weight. Too much weight. Too much weight. Okay. Line's real good. Line's okay, it needs to bend a little.
We're all the way there.
Kevin, we've got another email question for you, and this from Brent Harrison of Franklin Center, Quebec. He asks, are the Skins' winnings split evenly within the team, or do you give Walchuk more to spend on a razor?
Yeah. Yeah, well, sometimes they give me a little bit of it. But everything our team, I'm not sure with every team, but everything our team does is always split evenly. Everything we always do. It doesn't matter what it might be.
I want to ask you, we didn't ask you, who's going to be your fifth for Salt Lake City?
That's all the money?
Yeah, we were talking.
Play solid, bump. You know, that's what I thought. The way it was with most people, but unfortunately we're not like that.
Yeah.
What's that?
I want to ask who your fifth is going to be for the Olympics.
Actually, Ken Trollenberg. We played together. Ed would remember Ken from the provincials in Grand Prairie in '94.
Right.
So, we were those poor Edmonton guys that Lukewich kicked upon.
And your coach for the Olympics?
Well, it's been Jules has been my coach since 1984. Actually, Jules Ochar. We've been together for, I guess, geez, that's a long time, isn't it? 17 years. So I know Jules. I was talking to him before the game, and he'll be on pins and needles, hoping I can make a shot one of these ends.
Well, we'll let you go to work.
All right, thanks a lot. What do you think?
You got to go in again or hit that blue one.
You like that?
And then he's going to freeze. Is he or what?
Just back line.
Okay.
Back line, wait.
Well, while we've kept Kevin busy talking to him here, he's been building up a pretty good house of red stones.
Well, little big, clean.
Well, he likes the hammer, as he told us, and right now there's $1,200 at stake.
No.
Starting to go. Whoa. Whoa, needs to finish. Harder. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Good shot.
Can almost play this, eh?
Yeah. This might go right onto this. Wow. I'm just saying.
Or do you want to just tap it back here? Like here?
Well, I know you're a big fan of the rock talk.
I can leave from that.
It's my favorite part of the show.
We'll be talking to Jeff Stoughton a little later in this game.
Well, if you can ever.
And if you would like to submit a question,
I don't mind getting
curling
rid of,
at sportsnet.ca.
Just with bumper? It's pretty tight to the guard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
Just solid bump.
Whatever you like.
And he runs. Might be able to get it.
Unless you can get all four of them. Can you?
I'm wondering if just tapping it back's not bad. Put it out of here.
That isn't bad.
But then he just plays that, right? I'm going to sit here.
Mm-hmm.
You can tick.
Yeah, it's got lots of ways.
Okay, let's play bumper on this.
Okay.
Even if it overcurls and we hit it on the nose, it's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Not doing much there, eh?
No.
Can you see it? You want it up there?
No, it's fine. Maybe a bit more, John.
Stoughton like play just board waiting. Come right through this port here and make a play on those two reds, have them both disappear. And the key thing is he'd like to roll this shooter right into that area. Get a bit of berry in it and hide it.
Yep. Whoa. Yes! Hard! Hey! Hard! Hard! Whoa!
Shot.
He looked at a couple of options, but coming straight in has got him as shot stone.
Out-turn, eh? In-turn there?
Sure. You can hit the blue, too, eh? You want to stay
Huh?
blue, too.
The blue, but we'll never move that blue out. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think it's there. Hit this as thick as we can.
We haven't seen Kevin really wind up and throw the real hard one in this game so far. And this is a situation where I thought he might, but it looks like he's just going with the regular takeout weight.
Throw a bit off the line. You're throwing. No,
Oh, up. I want to get rid of those rocks. A little less ice, Don. I don't think it's going to move that much.
Yeah, less and make your weight up.
Yep. Hard, hard. Whoa, hard! Hard! Real hard, guys! Hard! Hard!
Well, a redistribution of granite.
Well, he got pretty fortunate. He got the tiny rub at the very top. It overcurled, but he still got a pretty neat double, and he's counting 3.
Oh, we're cool.
Take another look at this. Kevin's throwing a little steam on this, and when you clear the dust, flying 3.
Well, it's everything he expected and more.
Got to put it up here. Hope he, right here, I guess. So he can't play that. And if he plays this, he might jam it. Do you like the out-turn? It might just overcurl with the out-turn anyway.
Yeah.
Intern's going to end up out-turn. We might be able to get it over here.
Yeah.
Well, we only have to touch the top. If we can dead bury it touching the top would be good.
Yeah.
I don't know what your options are. But if it's coming, we got to get it to here, right? So that's jammed, and then
it's either here or here.
Yeah. Okay.
He can still come off the zone no matter. Like if we're shot, he can come off it. So
yeah.
So you might want to put it in a spot, Jeff, so that if he comes off his zone, it goes right into this. Leaving it here. Yeah. Just bite the 4.
Stoughton's trying to create a situation here where he can really use this long guard way out in front of the rings right there and use that one and hide him behind and try and catch develop a catcher back there so that if he can hide a bit of it when Martin makes a play one way or the other, it's bound to get caught on one of those reds.
Yep. Line looks tight. Line's good. Line's good. Hit. Just for weight. Got a curl. Got a curl. Line's straight.
Easy. Look at that come across the line.
No, just let it sit. Just let it sit. That's good. Good job.
That's exactly where he asked for it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
You got the intern tap if you want.
Yeah, just might hang, end up jamming.
Not the way it curls. That guard's not even really in play.
Skipping by Donnie Bartlett from the far end.
Well, you know, he's right, because that is a very, very long guard, and you can see a little big piece of that Stoughton rock.
Like this.
Out-turn?
Out-turn.
When in doubt, go to your strength and the big high heat coming from Kevin Martin.
Not sure the intern's going to, if you have a little more weight,
$1,200.
more positive it'll come.
The skin for the 5th end.
Okay.
Make it.
Yep, half rock.
Yep. Oh. Hurt. Whoa.
Off the track.
And straightened up, he doesn't get the roll.
It is a steal for for Jeff Stoughton. Kevin Martin came up short in this one, and Stoughton adds $1,200.
I thought mine would do a few ends ago. That's how I thought it would run. Well, way more weight, I know, but that fell 3 inches off.
Kelly's off-the-shoulder flat-screen display gives her complete data access. Amber's sporty pop-up touchpad lets her download all her email. Now, Walter, the ultimate wireless CEO.
Not feeling all that comfortable in the world of wireless e-business? Unisys will design a wireless solution that suits you, so you can be on the leading edge and still keep your dignity. Unisys. We have a head for e-business.
In a time of war, a brilliant scientist on the run
It's a genetic cyborg with a bomb in its ribcage.
needs a rebel leader to bring down a government conspiracy.
Put everything on the line for you and I want my hand. Get it.
Now, two strangers must trust each other.
I need you to run me into that city underground.
And fight their way in.
What's in it? Secret proof.
Before time runs out.
Maybe you are a bomb. Just don't blow up in my face.
Imposter.
In theaters everywhere Friday.
Rockstar Games presents Max Payne, the intense story of a fugitive undercover cop who is framed for murder. A man with nothing to lose. Revolutionary bullet time gameplay slows down the action, showing bullets in flight, giving Max the edge against impossible odds. Prepare for pain. Max Payne. Get it now on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. Rated M for mature.
Hi, I'm Ted Reeder for M&M Meat Chops. As a chef, I'm always looking for dishes that are quick and easy to prepare. That's why I love M&M. They have dozens of mouth-watering entrees from chicken Kiev to beef Wellington that are ready in no time. Hey, Mac, look what I made.
Well, technically speaking, M&M made it.
Critics. At M&M Meat Chops, you'll find hundreds of meal ideas. One aisle.
Canbar meets your everyday needs. Coast to coast, overnight air service, USA southbound, and specialty services. Scheduled everyday pickups with a personal touch. For your small or big business, when you think of package delivery, think Canpar, the package people.
Did you put it on? I didn't put it on. I didn't put it on.
Well, I'm not drinking it. Not sure how fresh your coffee is? At Tim Hortons, we make a new pod every 20 minutes, so it's guaranteed to always be fresh. Tim Hortons, the coffee you can count on.
Oh, I made that last night.
A quality schoolboy curler in his own right. Darren Drager follows with Sports Central of the NFL picture. More from the World Junior Hockey Championship, Canada and Finland doing battle today. That's coming up following curling. Hooray with Darren Drager. Into the sixth end, Jeff Stoughton, $4,000 to Kevin Martin's $400, and now $1,600 on the line. If Jeff Stoughton takes this skin, that would push him over the $5,000 mark and give him a little shot at the final tonight against Guy Hemmings.
It's an important decision-making time for Kevin in this whole end, the way it's going to be called.
He's going to need the weight.
Stoughton was a great escape artist in that last end, looking at three Martin counters, and
just halfway.
He tucked one perfectly in behind the guard and ended up stealing the end.
The importance of the later ends, though.
Halfway.
$5,600 available in the final three ends. There is curling tonight on Rogers Sportsnet. Guy Hemmings against either Kevin Martin or Jeff Stoughton. The time in your area, 8 in the east in Ontario, 9:30 in the west, and 7 o'clock Pacific time.
That'll be a real treat. Guy Hemmings has been playing very well in the event so far. He's had the draw weight, and he really likes Shorty's ice. He's got a lot of good shots.
I think it's the shoes.
Release 4 foot.
Just for those who may have missed it, Guy forgot his shoes and had to borrow shoes.
The club manager's
Yeah. And has done very well, we might add. He's won over $12,000.
Keeps losing the gripper.
Yeah.
Ross says his shoes have never seen money like that before.
Well, the people here at the club in Oakville are hoping that when he gets them back, there'll be a little magic left in him for when he has to play.
Don Bartlett wanted to say hi to his wife Shauna and his son Stuart and Donald, 9 and 6.
No line. Oh. Watch that. Watch.
Not quite what he wanted there as he rubbed off, rolled into the open.
And just to let you know that the pressure of competition like this gets very stressful. Guy Hemmings is taking his kids to a movie this afternoon.
Which one was it?
It was either Monsters, Inc.
Right.
Yep.
or
Wade's
Jimmy
good.
Neutron.
Whoa,
That's
whoa.
how he handles the stress.
Line's good. Through.
Here's where the skins game really varies.
Where you at? Top 8.
In a regular game, being up in the game now, there's no way Jeff Stoughton would leave that red stone right on the tee line, but in the skins, he knows he has to steal here, so he's ignoring the red and coming in right into the top 4 foot.
Nice shot. Good, nice, Jim.
How do you make a little cash? Well, take a look at this. With the hammer, 15 skins have been won, 12 with the steel, 18 carryovers. So you don't always have to have the hammer to cash a check or two.
Well, it's pretty easy, or much easier to steal in skins than in regular curling. And last year, we saw that it was pretty well 50-50, that the steals got as much as the hammer.
Already we've had 2 steals for skins in this game.
Hard, 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 hard.
Nice job by Carter Rycroft.
He'll move them all those blues.
Time now for the perfect delivery, brought to you by Canpar, the package people. And this is just a terrific, smooth delivery from Carter Rycroft.
Yeah, and although it maybe wasn't exactly his best, I mean, he gets a great result, but you got to like what this guy does. Beautiful pullback, and he's on line right away. And just want to have a look at the relaxed arm. Look how he relaxes that arm, and that really allows the rock to follow the slide, rather than with a stiff arm, the old way they used to teach. If with a stiff arm, if the rock comes off line, you have to follow, and you don't have much choice.
That's right.
Whoa. Nice shot, Jimmy.
Jim Spencer pulls one into the 4 foot. Very quickly, Kevin Martin counters.
Yeah.
You know, we just took a look at Carter's perfect flat foot delivery, and, you know, Stoughton's team delivers the Winnipeg tuck.
Line's a little tight.
A little different style.
Hard. Okay. Five. Wait's there.
Carter's coming in nicely, and he uses that flat foot slide, whereas the Manitoba slide, it's right up on the toe, and the toe comes right into the slot, right into the hip area and locks in, and you see a lot of players such as Stoughton and Jonathan Meade very successful with that as well. A little harder on the knee.
Let's just take a look at it with Jonathan delivering this tuck.
Yeah, the foot, it goes right up on the toe, right into the slot, fits into the hip area, but there's certainly a lot of stress, a lot of bend on that knee.
Right here.
What amazes me, too, is how close that broom is to the rock. That would sort of scare me, but he's certainly got down to a fine-tuned quarter of an inch release there.
Well, it's almost like the other arm, the non-throwing arm is like a guide, and the broom is out there, it just fits right in beside it.
It's like a stabilizer. Okay, now I'm really liking this guard stuff going on here with Jeff.
Double bump's good. Huh? Double bump. Yeah, that's a good call. Play the double bump. At least we can see the outside of the blue.
Jeff Stoughton joins us now for Rock Talk. And Jeff, we've got a question from your neck of the woods, Swan River, Manitoba. Dave Kerlick wants to know, does your strategy change for skins?
Oh, I would say it does, because you're playing an aggressive game. You don't really care how the other rocks are sitting in the house. It's nice to get their rocks behind the tee line so you can freeze to them. And in a normal game, you're not letting them have a lot of rocks in play, so you give up a big end. Here, you give up 4 or 5. It doesn't really matter. So it changes, I think, quite a bit, actually. You're playing a lot more taps and draws and, early on, and maybe trying to bail out later. So I'd say yes, it does change.
Well, Jeff, I'm really liking your style of calling the skins game here, and that last shot, $2,800, made me feel great.
Oh, that's good, Marilyn. We always like to make you feel good.
You just want to make sure that Lukowicz was wrong. Is this true?
Well, it's just becoming a habit for him, These Alberta roots are hard to get rid of.
Hard! Pull! Hard! 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 Good shot.
Pretty shot by Don Walcott.
Geez, almost lost that.
Taking another look at this great shot that Don just throws.
Keep them all buried.
Not with a lot of big weight, too. Just enough momentum just to push the blue rock out.
The bearded wonder with the fine touch there as he manages to just use the light board weight. Set up that end.
You can do this if you want, John. Roll in. Whatever you like. You like that? Doesn't matter. Or just freeze. Yep.
It's all right.
Whoa,
just relax.
whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Wait's there on its own.
Mine's good.
Whoa.
Right to it. Yep. Just for weight. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, good. Thanks.
Nicely done, Jonathan Meade. Just over curling that, getting over the top of it, and got it into a good position.
Jeff, earlier we asked Kevin about his strategy for playing a skins game, and he said he likes to start at the top 12 and top 8 and then try to work it back. Are you the same way, or do you like to take the top 4 and kind of take possession of it there?
I guess it depends if you have last rock or not, but you know, you definitely want your rocks in front of theirs, so top 8's usually the best spot to be. If you work your way back, then things start, you know, maybe getting too tough for you to get your 1 to carry over, or get your 2 to get your skin. So, you know, it is great to have them top 8, top 12, and then your last shot you might only have to touch 4 foot or something for 2.
Roll out of there, they'll be buried shots.
Makes it sound like you want the hammer as opposed to not having it.
Yeah, I think most of the time you do. You know, you always like to have that last shot just to bail out, and it does come in handy once in a while if you do have it to get the carryover to get your 2 points.
But I've noticed in the skins that you're pretty phenomenal at coming up with the steals, and that is real strength.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, getting the rocks in the right spot, and you still have to have the other guy miss. That's the big thing, and the tougher the shot, the better it is. So if we can make him throw real tough draws or doubles, then all the better.
Yeah, you see he was trying to be nice to you, Jeff, after not picking you in the opening to win.
Yeah, yeah, he's talking pretty smooth now.
Thanks, Jeff. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
No, just back 8. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Are you mending fences there, Lukovic? Is that what you were doing?
I'm doing all that I could.
Fine. That's not bad.
Not bad. What shot now, eh?
I just shot. If I can get inside of that, but I don't know if I can.
Well, he got by that plenty, Jeff, and he got
I can
almost
rub and get here.
Yeah.
You almost have to move this, eh? 'Cause right now he's got this.
Yeah, but that won't help him if there's one of ours top 4.
If we can get, we almost have to count that one on the shot.
Yeah. Can you hit enough of this with a peel through the hole?
Well, you wouldn't have to throw peel.
Through the hole, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think we're in pretty good shape, though, if we do this, aren't we?
It's just if we think we can get the movement in there.
Yeah.
If
I
we
can
can't,
just play draw.
if we can't get the movement, it's like here's no good, John.
Yeah.
Like even if I hit it on the nose, it's no good. I don't think.
Is there any air there? No.
No, it's buried a little bit. Do you like that hole?
I don't know.
Play that. Chunk, sit here.
That's good if you make it.
Would I roll over the top, though? If I go through the hole?
Yeah, you might, because you're hitting a lot of that 4 rock.
Yeah.
Well, I think you can get a little bit of movement if you just play draw. I'd hate to make something for him.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You can just guard it, too. Well, he comes off his own.
Yeah, it'll come off the 3.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Just how do we get in there? That's the problem. Well, we can try and draw in here, rub off.
Yeah, just play.
You almost have to play back 8 draw. Just hope it hooks.
Skin.
Yeah,
Up
well, I
for
might not
grabs
though with
in the
any weight
6th
though
end.
now. That's Don's did that.
Okay.
Well, Stoughton just knows that there's a couple ways to get at that blue. One way is for Martin to come off his own there at the 9 o'clock position, and he could also tap this one at the 9:30 position in the 8 foot. So Stoughton would like to really come in here on this turn here and just put another one right in a play there and try and get one right into this area here where he would then have two and have a little bit more ammunition in there than Martin would have to deal with.
Wait, sir. Stay with it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The last couple times down this track, there hasn't been a lot of moves.
Still good enough. Whoa, whoa. Still good enough. Whoa, still good enough. Stay with it. Let it go. Let it go. Still good enough. Go, Dad. Go, Dad. Go. Hard. Hard. Beauty.
Go, Dougie, go. Get on it.
That is a beauty. I was nervous when he was throwing that rock.
Good shot. Thanks.
Jeff seems to be in his zone again.
No one's ever been close to the guard yet, so Jim's came in good there, too, at the end.
Yeah.
That one did, too.
Didn't take Kevin Martin long to figure out a shot here, straight back raise, and he'll throw big weight as he can on these. And I'm just not, don't have a good feeling on this shot for him. There's days when you're making all those raises and all those angles and things are working good. So far, he hasn't done that, so.
Well, he seems to be kind of going through the curl and more or less not getting the quite perfect spot where he wants to hit that rock.
And there's other days where you make one of these right away and then it's good for the rest of the day. You make everything.
Yeah.
Hard, hard, real hard. Hard, hard, harder, hard. Whoa, hard.
Oh, great shot.
Like that?
Walchuk's still looking to see what happened.
Shot. Well, they got shot stone. They moved a lot of ground.
Take another look at this and see how much velocity we have on this shot.
Just one more bomb coming into play.
Everyone's down there ready to sweep something.
Spits out a lot of blue.
He moved 2, 4, 5 blue ones he moved.
He can get through the...
Wow. I think they hit and roll.
Okay.
You know, try and get it behind his a bit, so because he just played the straight back. What do you like for weight? Just normal?
Well, if you're going to use that one, you want to keep it up a bit, right?
Okay. Just out.
Shotgun. You rolled the same on the shot, huh?
Less.
Roll to here?
Yeah. Yeah, not just button.
Stoughton will go with the hit and roll here, and the way to call this for Jonathan Meade is when they get the roll is to roll all the way to this one, and at the end, maybe able to call it off or just keep to get the little roll right there.
And he just questioned the weight the very last second here, and I think it's really important because he needs this roll. And for Jonathan to be on target here with the call.
And as the third holding the broom there, it's really a great anticipation moment just to be able to say, oh, we got a sweeper, we don't, as soon as that rock's let go. Yep. Jeff throws it and relaxes.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, yep. Hard, hard. Whoa, hard. Whoa, yep, whoa.
There's the hit. Does he hit the roll? Yes.
Fabulous call by Jonathan Meade.
Oh, sorry, John.
Man, well, had to make sure.
$1,600.
Sure of it, eh?
Kevin Martin has the hammer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, we gotta get it through the hole.
Can we, though?
Can you come off the other one?
Is there enough room? You can either way. Oh, yeah, there's enough room. Hack weight.
So basically, get through the hole then?
If we get through the hole, I think with hack weight, I think we got it.
Well, I think we want more than hack. It's going to be curling pretty big at the end.
With hack? Well, we got to get a little curl out of it, though. We got to.
That's what I'm saying. Can you get it off the other one? Can you throw normal and come off the other one?
Yeah, but it's so straight. It's going to be floating. When it goes through the hole, it's going to be falling. Like, I don't think it's going to... I don't know what's wrong with hack. It's not going to over curl.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just try to hit the hole. That's the tough part, right? A couple inches. That's a lot of ice. Yep.
Martin needs to count one for a carryover.
I don't think
Try
if we
to
get through
take
the whole rock
two
in
in
a
the
rack on the
skin.
red one, I don't think.
If
What
Stoughton
Bartlett
steals,
rock over
he
there?
wins a spot in the final.
Sorry, Rob, what Bartlett was bringing up there is because
Worried
those
about this
rocks
thing
are
crashing,
staggered
you know?
kind of anti against the curl here.
If it catches the
I
curl,
figured
it'll
more
go
weight would be
crazy.
easier to get through the hole.
Hack weight.
Quickly add your prediction. Make or miss.
He's going to make it.
Board.
No.
Board weight.
No, never.
Is it floating on him?
Needs this one to get through. Tight little
It's all
door.
weight. It's all weight.
It's there. Carter Rycroft works on it. Look at that.
Super shot, and the crowd is loving it.
A very small window. Martin crawled through, found two, takes $1,600. This thing is still alive. Yeah, by that much.
Taking another look at this shot, it just gets by the first guard, comes across, and is just getting by the top 4-foot rock, and it's looking good for Kevin.
Looking good to the value of $1,600. 4 for Stoughton, 2 for Martin.
It's the hottest contest on ice. Safeway's $1 million score and win. Select your free Safeway Club card for your chance to win $250 in Sport Mart gift certificates. VTEX 2.4 gigahertz digital cordless phone. Genomi's JF1004 sewing machine. Or Tefal's thermospat cookware and kitchen appliances. Get a bonus entry when you buy Maxwell House Coffee. Or select Kellogg's cereals. Shop and swipe at Safeway today for your chance to win.
Rockstar Games presents Max Payne, the intense story of a fugitive undercover cop who is framed for murder. A man with nothing to lose. Revolutionary bullet-time gameplay slows down the action, showing bullets in flight, giving Max the edge against impossible odds. Prepare for pain. Max Payne. Get it now on PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC. Rated M for mature.
During General Motors Holiday Ring In and Win, you can dial in for a guaranteed $500 off your lease or purchase right up to the value of your vehicle. Plus, get 0% financing. Hurry to your GM dealer.
He wanted it to work better. He wanted it to cost less.
The CFO and the CIO.
Then Unisys stepped in. Our CMP architecture harnesses 32 Intel Pentium 3 Xeon processors, enterprise performance from Microsoft Windows 2000, reducing total cost. When the dust settled, talk to you later.
Email me.
We'd even unified these two. Unisys, we have a head for e-business.
Did you put it on? I didn't put it on. I didn't put it on.
Well, I'm not drinking it. Not sure how fresh your coffee is? At Tim Hortons, we make a new pot every 20 minutes, so it's guaranteed to always be fresh. Tim Hortons, the coffee you can count on.
Oh, I made that last night.
Hi, I'm Ted Reeder for M&M Meat Chops. As a chef, I'm always looking for dishes that are quick and easy to prepare. That's why I love M&M. They have dozens of mouth-watering entrees from chicken Kiev to beef Wellington that are ready in no time. Hey, Mac, look what I made.
Well, technically speaking, M&M made it.
Critics. At M&M Meat Shops, you'll find hundreds of meal ideas. One aisle.
Time for a money shot brought to you by Bacardi, and this is a beauty. Kevin Martin's final stone in the sixth end. It's for $1,600.
And it is a peach of a shot. I mean, you come so close to making it, and you come so close to letting Stoughton have the big one.
Curl a hair.
It just curls the hair.
Just enough movement, just enough to get by. And all of a sudden, this thing takes a little different shape, doesn't it? And you know what? Ed Lukowicz diagrammed that perfectly.
Well, it's great action here at the M&M Skins, and the crowd's just loving this part of the game.
It's all in the pen, big guy.
$1,600 in number 7. There's $1,600 this end, $2,400 in the 8th end. Again, Jeff Stoughton now with the hammer can earn a spot in the final by picking up a skin. Pressure is on Kevin Martin. He has to win them all.
Well, if you're Kevin Martin here, you might want to use his old psychology he's always used, is try and put all the eggs into one basket, and if he could force a blank here or the Stoughton into one, then the hammer would revert to Martin in the 8th and final end.
Kevin has mentioned he loves playing with the hammer. It certainly helps.
Better bump it back. Do you like that? Or would you rather throw a guard? Guard? Let's bump it back. Let's bump it back.
You don't want to freeze to it?
Not really.
Okay.
One thing they might have looked at here is just taking that rock out of the rings and really keeping the blank alive, because I know Kevin would certainly like to get that.
Hard.
Forcing Stoughton to have to blank.
Hard. Really hard.
The skins is different. If you blank it in, you lose the hammer.
Bumps it out. Here are the current standings, including the money that was won so far in this game. Guy Hemmings, 12,615 skins. Stoughton in second with 84. Martin at 62. Russ Howard took home $5,600. And that is right. That's a 0 next to Wayne Bedaw's name.
Amazing at the bottom of the pack. Wayne doesn't get shut out in too many events. And he's usually around when they're handing out the checks.
Notice, Wayne, I'm not rubbing it in right now.
Well, it's a couple of years in a row now that Wayne hasn't been able to get into the semifinals.
Don't wait.
But he won the event in 2000.
Yeah, I don't expect it to curl at all.
Wayne's won over $86,000 on tour this year.
Almost normal.
Wow. Yep. Oh. Good shot.
Checking with the ING Direct numbers. These are the numbers of the seconds. Carter Rycroft at 85%. And look at that, Jim Spencer at 85% as well.
And according to Jeff, maybe they'll get the same kind of split of money.
Well, this Stoughton team has had 5 players going for the entire season, right up to the trials, and so there's been some events where they've actually split the money 5 ways, where the spare has been along for the trip as well.
Sorry, Gary, if you're watching, you're not getting anything from this.
You must be.
They've already made this decision.
You must be in attendance to have a winning ticket.
Gary Benenberg, normal, has been the second for many years with Jeff Stoughton, working in Vernon, British Columbia. He will be with the team in Gander.
Well, Stoughton just ignored that rock, and he knows the jig is kind of up here in the fact that Kevin would like to force him into a single or a blank. So Stoughton just went straight in behind the center guard. Ignored the one in the rings.
Oh,
we're there. A lot of weight.
We're there.
Oh, all the way there. Sorry,
And we mentioned Gander, Newfoundland, and Labrador. We'll be there for the Kia Masters of Curling. The action you'll see on Rogers Sportsnet. Semifinals and final Sunday, January 13th of 2002.
We'll be turning over.
Remember that when you fill in those checks.
And I'd like to see if Wayne Bedaw can actually win the Grand Slam. He's the only one that can do it now, because he's won that first event. And actually, if you go back to last year, he's also won the sort of the back end. He won the Tour Championship last year, so he's got 2 of the slams going in a row now.
Kind of weight.
Just about down normal.
I think this is the way the rest of this end is going to go. Is Martin's just going to be chasing, trying to double out the blues all the time, and Stoughton's just going to keep going behind that guard.
Hard, really hard.
Well, that wasn't a good release. They yelled right away.
Getting off the line. Come on, Carter. Come on.
Johnny's really talking this one.
Bartlett cheering on the sweeping route and gets the double. And it's amazing how you can sweep harder when you yell and talk and get everybody going. Skips are great at that. They come racing out there and start screaming for everybody to sweep harder.
Yep.
The eyes of Jonathan Meade looking
Hard
very
line.
intense.
Line's pretty good. Line's real good. A lot of room.
He still has to curl a country mile to get buried.
Easy, easy. Might over curl. Yep.
Still got long.
Yep. Hard. Shot. Cute.
Fine shot by Jonathan.
The bump's probably there.
Yeah, it is there if you want to play it.
The third numbers, 81% for
I think we
John
probably
Meade,
should try to
88
bump it
for Don
behind
Walchuk,
Okay.
67%
get
for
to the
John
nose.
Meade on his hits.
It's almost boring seeing
You like that?
Walchuk's numbers.
Just stamp an 88 or a 95 on it all the time.
You know, he's always so consistent.
Back eight
you
or
know.
what?
It would be
Yeah,
a
yeah,
shock
bump
to
the
us
back
all to
eight.
see a different number up there.
Do you like this?
What do you like, the corner freeze, the other option?
Yeah. Well, I'm just worried that it won't quite come up enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then they come around again and we're buggered for deuce. Let's go here.
Okay.
No bounce. You can probably Martin elects to play the out-turn freeze. That was his initial reaction, and good thing for him, too, that the long guard is also red color. He can promote that one straight back in a later shot.
There. Weight should be there.
Okay, the line's a little tight.
Hard line. No, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
No, we don't. Freeze it.
Hard, 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 Carter. Go, go, go.
Good shot, Don.
Boy, does Walchuk ever bring a lot to the rink. He can throw the big weight, and then he has a gentle touch.
Two good sweepers there, too, managing to get that one there for him.
John?
Bartlett leading the way.
Let's move it a bit. Okay, move it back a bit. Yeah, we just can't bounce off and leave him a gimme double. Weight's good. Yep. Yep. Whoa! Whoa,
Gotta
whoa.
go if we want to bump.
Whoa, whoa. It's all
Line's
real good.
Just gonna...
Hit! Hard! Hard! Hard, 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 hard.
Okay, all right. Slow breath. It's in a good spot. Straight back.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, that's there, but
If you just get by the guard, you're going to crash in the front ones.
Yeah.
Center, what about right in the crotch?
Not if we make that. I don't think it'll hit it too thin. It'll be gone.
What about right in the...
Yeah, we could try to hit it thin. Maybe. Could make the run back.
I'm not real possible down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We only had guard later.
The problem with making
anywhere.
this
Like
is,
we're
like,
getting...
if we go here, and he makes it come around to here, then we don't have any shot at all. There's no shot. Could pick that with the in-turn. Miss it though, we're not going to have a shot.
What did you freeze here, huh? He just
How-
goes
how-
around.
Well, yeah, still only full 8, right?
Yeah.
Coming off our red, if he makes the out-turn come around into the top 4, we have no shot. We're done.
What's that?
If we try to come off our red and make it good even, if he comes to here, we're done.
Well, yeah.
So that's no good. I don't know if we play anything else but the straight back, Donnie.
I don't think the straight back's any good. This isn't going to go anywhere. He's got an easy deuce.
If we don't shoot right now, what does he do?
We're hitting roll off that wide one there.
Oh, you might want to save that for after, though, too.
Can we go here?
Can't get there, I don't think, can you?
Sure you can.
But if things don't change, like, we bury a half or something, he picks it out. Right now, he's got a simple deuce.
Let the intern come around, too, go back 4.
Oh, try and move it.
Could try to pick that blue one.
Yeah. Not much room there, though, eh?
No.
This has been a
Play the
three-man
outfield pass,
discussion as
maybe
Carter
one.
Rycroft stands at
Yeah.
the far end of the rink, leaving it up
It'll
to
come
the
enough,
experience
eh?
to decide.
Might come enough. That red one's going to squirt in the open.
Yeah, but our shooter should roll, too, eh?
Yeah.
Let's have a doubles or anything.
What's your feeling, Don?
Carter Rycroft is willing to go with whatever is decided by this trio.
We could play the out-turn tap, and just bump him to the back 4.
Don't mind that. Now you got a rock.
His is still dead buried by the guard line.
A little back ring weight then, get out of the fourth.
Ah, it's dead buried though.
Huh?
Dead buried.
No, I'm saying with the outturn tap, back ring kind of weight.
Yeah, I'm saying it's dead buried. The hell with now. Is it going to finish that much? Like, can we get a...
Try and stay locked on here and...
Yeah, if we can bump it that far, like if he'll finish that much to do that.
Or even...
I think, well, you only need back 8 weight.
Okay. Okay.
I'll get another rock in play too, right?
Okay, back 8 kind of tappy stuff.
There's a look at the time clocks.
That should be close.
On the left, the red 10 minutes indicates the time remaining for Kevin Martin. The yellow is for Jeff Stoughton. He's got 14 minutes left. And
that's a bit too much ice
time
yet.
Clocks brought to you by OES, developed for curling.
But you don't lose the game if you run out of time. It's just $200 per minute donated to a charity from that team.
What if you go here?
I don't think that does anything for us.
Okay.
Well, Marilyn and Ed, you've heard a long discussion. What do you like? Is this the best move?
I am so
hard. Really hard.
Scared right now because
Oh, Rex on the guard, the center guard.
well, Don had Donnie Bartlett had some interesting comments there by asking what happens if we just leave it alone. I didn't mind just leaving it alone at just that moment.
Just finish a little bit.
See, Kevin's rock just quite doesn't get by the guard. And he was looking, to Don Bartlett for, what his gut reaction was. Nobody could really come up with a big, solid shot for Kevin.
Double. Yeah. Roll in here, but the only thing is you might leave something that gets rid of
roll
ball.
3. If we roll here, I don't know if that's any good or not. Because then he can just hit half of that rock.
Well, if you roll there, he's going to flip in front of you.
Well, we would have to roll for second shot.
Yeah. What about just right here? Or you could draw there, yeah?
Leave him the roll.
Yeah. Does he go for the roll, or does he
Yes, it's so high up here, eh? The roll for me is like right to here. I'd probably roll to there.
I don't think it really matters what we play, Jimmy.
If not, I'm going to roll here, and that's no good. Hey?
goes
well,
back
we're
wide.
back here, but then he just freezes. You could come right back to here.
Yeah, he just freezes
Then he
to
just
it.
freezes.
I think if we hit that one, I think he's going to have to play the draw.
He's also got to make a perfect freeze.
Yeah. Well, this would be real nice here, but can he still hit that and
Yeah,
get
he
the
might.
double?
Yeah, he might be able
If
to.
I'm higher, he could. If I'm behind it, he can't. And then
He'd have to be hitting it. He'd have to hit it this way though, and then this rock doesn't go anywhere because this way it pulls right into this 5 rock.
You know, Ed, likewise here, Jeff really has to be careful where
This
he
is no
leaves
good
his
either, 'cause
stone.
then he just locks it on.
As we saw in the last end when the
Good
skin was
shot.
big and on the line. Actually, Jeff rolled too much and gave, you know, Kevin an opportunity.
Good
I
point.
don't mind
Ron,
this,
and-
you know, that would be nice if
Well,
we can get
Stoughton
it
needs
right
the
here.
2 points here to win the skin
Sitting
and
here,
really to put the
maybe
match
it's not
away.
bad either.
And he's really worried
No?
about what he leaves
Yeah,
for
sit
Martin.
here. Yeah, might leave him that, though.
Yeah.
Like, rolling to here is no good, because that's about the right, perfect roll for him. Rolled.
Well, and rolling here is no good either because then he just comes off, bang, bang.
Yeah. Just to try and find a spot to put it.
Yeah.
Here? He's never thrown a shot over here, though.
You just throw here. He's got to draw. He'll have a tap for 2.
Yeah, unless he plays straight back, eh?
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind hitting that 3 rock, though. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, but you might end up rolling right to a spot that gives him all 3.
Well, then I think we should play this.
Okay.
Roll to here or roll to right to here.
Okay.
He can still get all 3 if I roll here, eh?
Yeah. You got to roll for second shot though, Jeff. That's the problem.
Not necessarily, no. Why, if I roll here.
Yeah, then he plays here. Yeah. Then you're gonna have to make a tap.
Make a tap.
Okay. All right.
I like that.
What do you guys think of this?
And Ed, the reason why I like it is because Jeff's already had the thought pattern of what he's going to do in his last shot.
What about here?
And having a tap, you know, to get your
The only
deuce.
reason I like playing this is we know exactly.
And leaving Kevin a hard spot to get it to.
Yeah, play the draw.
I mean, I think that's,
going down the middle
I think
more.
that sounds logical to me.
Not as easy.
What about hitting the 6 rock?
We put a guard up. He's
Move
going
some
back
things
here.
around.
Sit here. But then I don't know, outcount that, eh? That's
Well, yeah, like then he might lie 2 and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
I think we want to lie 2 right now.
I like this one. Hit it.
Well, the only thing is we can't, it either has to line up perfect on the roll, which would be about back to here, or it has to stay on this side of the line.
Play the easy
You could
shot.
still try and lock it. Or
Dougie
just-
Armstrong's
or just
advice
roll a
is just
little
play
bit.
the easier shot.
Good.
Right there.
Sometimes that is a good thing for a fun player
Normal?
to point out. You know,
Yeah.
let's not make it too complex here. They just wanted to play a hit and roll. Well, let's play it. You know, let's get on with it.
Where are you trying to roll to?
That's a good pick. You know, they
right
need
to the center
second
line would
shot
be great.
somehow, and I think this is better than the draw because if you draw in there and you go even a few inches deep, then you afford Martin the opportunity to just freeze right onto it and get out the end.
After a 4-minute
just a foot.
discussion, this is what the Stoughton team
Foot
has
or,
come
a
up
foot
with.
or 3, I guess. Whichever. I just want to know which one you want to make. Well, I would like to roll to the center line. Okay.
He's been making good hits and rolls all day. He's got a lot of confidence in this type of shot.
All right. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa.
There's the hit.
Good.
Doesn't get all the way to the center line, but
He's lucky he didn't roll about another 2 or 3 inches. He would have really set up a double.
see it on Jeff's face too as he.
I don't think the blue one goes anywhere.
No.
Because the red one's going to pull so hard into it.
Pulls in.
Jeff Stoughton with $4,000 can earn a berth in the final.
Double. That's no good. A real thin double too.
By winning one skin.
Yeah. It's awful thin though.
And number
Real
7
thin.
worth $1,600.
Oh, we don't even have to stick
8
around with
ends
it as
in
long as
total.
we get them all out.
Oh, easy to say, but not easy to do.
Even
Nose
if you're
hit.
wide.
Nose hit's good.
Even if you're wide, Kevin, you kick that and make that double. Or you get 2 options, right?
No, but if this is thin, guys, the house is dead. It'll never go. Like, there's a separation here. There's separation here. Like, you know, if you hit it thin, now you're saying if I'm wide, I hit this. Well, if I hit it that thin, this is only going to move to the
Okay, make
here.
this one then.
Well, no, this isn't gonna be enough to make knock that out.
Why not?
Huh?
I don't understand. Like, I think we bash it near the nose, and I think that thing's gone.
And this is gonna go?
Oh yeah, it's off angle.
Yeah, you need 100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
So you want to hit like half a rock, eh?
Intern right here. Well, it's off the nose.
He's going to have to throw that one
Oh, yeah,
awfully hard.
Top one's gone.
I'm not sure about this, though.
Well,
That's the one I'm
they
worried
do
about.
have a guy who could throw it 100 miles
We do
an hour.
only have to
Kevin
move
Martin.
it to here, to full 12, because this will be...
Oh, yeah, that'll go.
I believe it
I
could
think
be
it'll
made.
There's space there. There's space between the rock.
I think so. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
All those doubles are too tough. We might end up...
Yeah.
We're an intern?
Intern, center line. Yeah.
Well, what was the
Give it a
comment?
go, anyway.
Going to have to throw this at 100 miles an hour?
Step back, get out of the way.
I think there's going to be some pepper on this one.
Kevin Martin
Hard to know
and
if
Jeff
that,
Stoughton both in the 70%.
This is all
Let's
we
see.
got.
Kevin Martin 82% on his 7 hits. 79% total, 77, and this should be a big one. There may be a vapor trail behind this rock.
Well, he's not worried about what is going to happen to his shooter after he hits. It's all the other stones that he's got to move.
Gives it a big heave.
Hard! Real hard! Hard!
And let's see the hole.
Look at that. And the blue goes away.
Well, that even overcurled. He didn't hit as much as he wanted to. He had to hit more, he thought.
Here's another look, and I took a stock clock watch on this, and that was like a 5 second.
Oh, he got it with his shooter. He was hoping to get it with the other stone.
No, that's no good either.
Yeah, it doesn't make...
Now, was that option A or A1?
Well, actually, it was the option that Bartlett had outlined earlier on.
Hey, Eddie. Blue quit.
How do you like that one?
What do you guys want to do?
He's just being nice to you.
You want last rock?
Yeah. Could have thrown the out turn.
I should have thrown the out-turn with that line.
Oh, yeah, no, I was, oh, this is looking good.
For the
Yeah, the thin. Well, that's the way I thought we should play it anyway.
Yeah, I guess it'd be nice to have the last one.
Yeah, Stoughton might just throw it away, and that looks like what he'll do. He'll give it away. He's pulling a Martinian move on Kevin Martin here.
That's right. Giving away the steal of $1,600 to hold on to the hammer for the $2,400 eighth end. The mind games, a final end coming up.
It's going to be a tight one.
And here's a letter from one of our customers. Dear Buckleys, I was recently all stuffed up and congested, and I took the plunge to take Buckley's. And after one spoonful, to my surprise, I quickly began to breathe. I'd just like to say thank you. You're welcome. What else was I supposed to say?
Buckley's. It tastes awful, and it works.
Have you got an idea? Call 1-800-432-IDEA for free inventor's information. That's 1-800-432-IDEA. Call now. Put your imagination in motion.
Every week, get a dose of attitude with the stars of the World Wrestling Federation. WWF Sunday Night Heat. Catch the action today at 5, 6 Central on Sportsnet West. Get caught up on all the latest action from the World Wrestling Federation on WWF Livewire. Saturday at 9, 10 Central on Sportsnet West.
When it comes to banks, is it good to have a choice? Absolutely, but not if it's complicated. ING Direct is not only a profitable choice, it's a simple one. Keep your bank. All you need to open an account is the checking account you already have, then move money in or out of ING Direct, using the internet or the phone. We're always standing by. Call 1-800-ING Direct. Save your money.
ING Direct. May I help you?
Rogers Sportsnet is proud to present the $75,000 M&M Meat Shop Skins. Brought to you by JVC. Excite your senses. Tim Hortons. Always fresh. Unisys. We have a head for business. Kenpar. The package people. And by ING Direct. Save your money.
A look at downtown Oakville, Ontario. The site of the M&M $75,000 Skins game. The West semifinal, a $400 spread and an interesting move by Jeff Stoughton to let Team Martin steal $1,600 to force it into the $2,400 eighth end. And just before the eighth end began, this is what the Stoughton team was doing. Very loose, relaxed, ready to go into the eighth end. We're at $2,400 and a berth in the final.
There's lots of action going around here, and I tell you, I'm not loose.
Get it in. Get it in. Bad break for the Stoughton team as Martin had played the guard. Martin needs to steal. Stoughton went to go around it, but this rock picked up some debris early on and overcut. And Stoughton throwing that one away and giving away the skin in end 7, second last end. I think he wanted the hammer, but I think he psychologically also wanted to make sure that Martin couldn't have the hammer. He knows how Martin loves to have the hammer coming home and go for the 2.
If it is an eighth end carryover, there would be a draw to the button to decide it.
Lots of room, guys. Go, you gotta go.
Bartlett starting this end off well, got the center.
Where are we? Just tight.
4 rock rule in play, so they could come short.
Not in.
Use the free guard zone.
Whoa.
Stoughton can move those, but not totally remove those 2 reds until the next play.
Yeah. Bro. Yep. Line's good. Just release. Yep. Line's good. Just release. Whoa. Yep. Just for line. Line's good. Whoa. Whoa. Line's good. Whoa. Little bend. Going out though. Yep. Yep.
Stoughton first in here with his stone.
Good. Nice shot.
Shot, Doug.
Into the 8 foot. Coming up immediately following curling, it's Darren Drager and Sports Central. Great way to get your evening started. A good look at all the activity on a busy Sunday. That's up next on Rogers Sportsnet.
Hard line. Line only. Hard line.
You know, quickly, Ed, right now, just got to look at Jeff's perspective, and he's like seen the last 2 skins sort of been stolen away from him by 2 great shots that Kevin's made on his last rock.
Well, that's why he's the champion. He's a very dangerous player. Right now, they're battling for that, as we heard Kevin mention earlier in the game, that top 8-foot area.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
The Stoughton team needs 2 points for the skin. Martin has to steal.
Gotta go. Right up.
This is the final end, the 8th end.
Go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard.
Nice shot.
Good.
Good angle.
Normal weight. It's going to run really straight here. In turn right here, okay? Well.
And I like the way Kevin interpreted the ice for his player there. Rather than just slapping the broom down and calling a wave, he interpreted the ice. He said, run straight here, so he gave Carter the confidence he'd need and basically how to throw it as well.
Made the double, Carter Radcraft.
Take another look at this shot Carter throws. Good weight, solid weight. Makes it look easy.
Want to peel this way? Do we get a piece of this? Do we get anything with bumper? How much do you see? Yeah, I don't know. You might just bump him right to here. Whatever you like, Jeff. Yeah, just throw peel, Jim. Out turn. Out turn. Yep. Well. Good. Okay. What?
All they did was open it up there. They were talking about playing it straight back at one time, but Jeff thought, well, opening it up isn't a bad idea.
Right on the nose. Okay. Bump it right on the nose. Tap it up. Tap it up.
Now it's turning into a contest to see who can get closest to the button now.
Weight's good, a little warm. Clean. Hard line. Hard. Hard. This one's really going. Come on. Come on. No.
Well, even though they kept that clean early, Bartlett was on it right away. It did take off. Ice a little soft here in the eighth end. And with soft ice there, you just get a bit of a flat spot on the ice and it runs over that flat spot and away it goes. Big curve. Huh? One thing the players always watch for is handprints on the ice. Quite often after the player throws, their hand will stay on the ice, melts the spot, so they're always trying to warn the other player not to keep their hand on the ice after they throw. Most of these guys are pretty good at that. They've been well schooled.
Hip. Hard. Hard. Hard.
And a double by John Meade.
Good.
Taking another look at Jonathan's rock here. Making the double in a nice, smooth roll.
$2,400 skin.
And a shot at the final.
That's right.
Against Hemming.
Yeah, can you imagine playing a semi like this and you haven't really been or gone to the finals yet?
Got room. Line's real nice. Hard. Weight's fine. Hard. Gotta go for it. Okay. No, weight's fine. Hard. Come on, guys. We're by. We're by. Go, Kurt. Go.
And we'll have the final for you on Sportsnet, 8 o'clock in the East in Ontario, 9:30 in West, and 7 o'clock Pacific time.
Hey, 2/3. Yeah, bump's good, John. Bump's good. Sit here is good. Bump the weight. Okay. Easy. Hip. Whoa. Yep. It's good. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Important here to roll away from the action, get away from the forefoot. Didn't want to stay there and have Martin freeze right on it.
That's where it surprised me a little bit there, Ed. You know, he threw very nice weight in it. Didn't really finish up in the end.
Yeah, it tracked for a long time.
Yeah.
We're behind the team. Make sure we go far enough for 2 rocks. Right.
Yeah. Give us the line all the way, eh? We'll give you the weight.
Yeah.
performance of Kevin Martin through the first 7 ends.
Tons of room.
Line should be pretty good. Oh.
Lots of room. Tons of
Wait,
room.
not much weight here.
We've got to get shower off out of this.
Yep, now it's coming hard. Hard, really hard, guys. Come on. Harder. Harder. Come on, harder.
Well swept by Rycroft and Bartlett. His shot.
Well, they did a neat job of just nursing that one down the sheet, barely keeping it clean, allowing it to break, and then picking it up at the right moment. Stoughton going to pick it out. You can't see a whole lot of it.
Third? Maybe.
I think when he gets down the far end, he's going to even see less. I don't think it looks all that great from there at the hack end. Can't see much. Guess the worst thing in the world wouldn't be picking that guard off and hitting it straight sideways. That'll leave him 2 options on his next shot.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen Jeff do this before for some big dollars on the line.
And the best player I ever saw in the world at this shot was Pat Ryan. I mean, this was an automatic for Pat.
This is tracking again, Ed.
Hit it. Get over there. Okay.
Well, nudged it over.
No, you know, we saw that same spot just the rock previous to it, and Jeff, I felt, threw very controlled weight at that.
He'd knock his own out. Shooter rolls out. We just have to get it here.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying if we go here.
No,
timeout.
Yeah,
Timeout's been called.
What time we got?
2 minutes.
First timeout for the
time. It's 2 timeouts.
Martin team.
Just give us a back-to-back timeouts.
2 minutes.
Oh, what I'm saying is that if we put it here, his only shot is across the top.
Yeah, they said they'll take them both.
But what I'm saying is that
did they?
Put it here.
It won't work. Like we'll end up.
Put it here is
shot.
no good. It's got a double or up here.
Or back here is no good.
No, it's got to be right here.
Well, no, actually, there's not a lot of room here for a thin. So as long as we're even or a little deeper.
What's wrong with this?
Well, you know, that's pretty easy, guys.
Well, he's giving a run back split for the win.
That run back or that run back for the win.
Yeah.
This one's pretty easy. This one is roll it off. I think we just hit the rings, even if we go top 8. That's real thin. Like, he just watched something float away.
Don's got a secret message right now.
24.69 on this round.
Well, yeah, but what do we do to make him do that? Well, here.
Well, you're giving him back here.
Can't, because you're going to leave him. Can't go too deep. Here's fine.
Well, they went under the cone of silence for a minute.
Hold in there 8 foot,
right,
4 foot.
Straight across.
Okay.
Making sure we got enough ice. You don't need to bury this one.
Well, I think what you had last time was good.
Okay.
Well, I think you have to go in.
Yeah, straight across from it would be good, as long as it's partially buried.
As long as we're in there.
Okay.
And Kevin can usually get that out turn to curl. You can usually get a move out of it. You don't see him flip his out turn back too often. He usually gets it going.
That's more.
This is Kevin Martin's final rock in the 8th end.
Bartlett announced more right out of his hand.
Plenty of room.
Lots of weight here.
Oh,
How much?
Plenty of room.
Back 4, probably.
Oh, no, plenty of room.
Lot of room. Ton of room. Ton of room. Ton of room.
Ooh.
Ton of room. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Poor Carter went to swing at another foot there. He almost got booted out of the rink.
Yeah, but
I think you can make it with the end. Yeah, I think so, eh? You try it? Yeah, it's worth it. Okay.
about here.
Well, Jeff Stoughton's going to try to take those two out, Ed.
Right, Robin, and it might be more of an out-turn shot, but he's decided to throw the in-turn at it and doesn't even have to stay. Just make that and click the double. He can actually afford to lose his shooter.
Tread there.
Why I say out-turn is that you're kind of cutting away from it, and you're probably going to improve the angle as you come through the hole.
Taking two gives Jeff Stoughton the $2,400 skin and a berth in the final against Guy Hemmings. A steal allows Kevin Martin to move on, and if it is a carryover, there will be a draw to the button.
Now, it's funny, when Martin looked at this, Martin didn't think this shot was going to be possible, that he could leave this, but obviously he has.
Yep. Whoa! Hard! Whoa! Whoa!
Through the hole.
Doesn't get it. It's a
steal. $2,400 for Kevin Martin. And he's moved into the final again. The defending champion steals $2,400 to move on. $6,000 for Kevin Martin. $4,000 for Jeff Stoughton. Martin gets a chance to defend his skins title tonight against Guy Hemmings. We'll have it for you 8 o'clock in the East in Ontario, 9:30 in the West, 7 o'clock in the Pacific. Up next, Darren Drager is standing by with Sports Central. Kevin Martin uses steals in the 7th and 8th to move into the final, defeating Jeff Stoughton. We'll have the final for you later tonight. For Marilyn Bono and Ed Lukowich, I'm Rob Fold. Take care, everybody.